the ears to the gossip. Which radio station is the hottest? And if it's sweet like honey, then I got it. If you don't tune in, then you're wrong. Honey Closet know what's really going on. So tell me something good, tell me something good. You better turn up the volume in every hood. Which clubs really poppin'? Who clothesline rockin'? Which show should I be watching? Redbone pretty, let the world know. And if it's sweet like honey, that's my girl show. Biggie Beats, turn the volume up. Chuck B, turn the volume up. J Dub, turn the volume up. DJ, turn the volume up. Honey Closet. Honey's Closet. Honey's Closet. Honey's Closet. Honey, 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 honey's Closet. Honey, 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 honey's Closet. No one else to listen to, check her elegance. Sick of all them weak shows, here's the medicine. Kept their ears to the streets, true veterans. This is Marge's favorite damn show. I tried telling them it's about to go up. Stairways, my girl Honey on the motherfucking airways. It's about to go up. Stairways, my girl Honey on the motherfucking airways. Turn up, East Coast, turn up. Japan, turn up. Motherland, turn up. Europe, turn up. South America, turn up. Australia, turn up. Whole world, turn up.
Woo woo.
Woo, 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 woo.
Welcome, everybody.
Come on into the closet.
The closet.
The closet. Come on into the closet.
It's so exciting and new.
All aboard.
Thought you was gonna know what that was.
We're
Thought you was.
expecting you.
Yes.
Honey's Closet
Hey,
is in the
Tammy,
building.
what's up? What's up,
Right?
everybody? What's going on? And the phone is ringing already.
already.
Is that for us?
Is that for us? Because we're not ready.
Because we just came on.
Yeah.
Okay, whoever's calling in, if you're calling in for Honey's Closet, just give us a few minutes because we just came on and we're just getting started. So, without further ado, what's up to my girl here, my fam, Miss Pia?
Pia is in the building. What's up, my wonderful, wonderful Honey Closet?
Mr. Lee.
Mr. Lee.
I'm here and present.
Okay, but you got to say it like you mean it.
I'm up in here.
There you go, Tammy.
Okay.
That was just for you.
Okay. Hey.
I wonder
Tammy
if he
Whammy.
said that. I wonder if he said that to the girls back in the day.
Yeah, he probably.
Hey, baby. Hey, baby. I'm up in there.
Oh, you know that.
Mm-hmm.
They say, I know, baby.
Shout
I
out
can feel it.
to my HC crew, all our listeners who tune in. Like already, I see we got Tammy and Tina and what's this?
This is a new person. She actually watched my go live today, and so she's become a follower. That's Michelle, I believe.
And you know something that I have not said in a long time, but everybody who listens to Honey's Closet, everybody who tunes in, you have your own little name, and I'm gonna get some shirts made, and you guys are our honey hangers.
Oh, ding! Honey hangers.
So all my honey hangers, I appreciate you guys for tuning in every week. All the new people are tuning in. I so appreciate you. To my crew, executive producers and everybody, Joker, Jersey Sweetie,
yes.
Keith, G Money, my fam who get on me when I need to be get on and everything. For everybody who tunes in and helps me and does the show. And that's our family who you don't see every week, but who is constantly a supporter of the show, and have to shout them out. To my foundation, Unite to Live with Autism, very, very amazing foundation that we're putting together here. It's geared to helping families who are living with autism, and I'll talk more about that later on to the show. To my Joker Management family, same people, Joker, Jersey Sweetie, G Money, love you guys. And we definitely going to shout out the Mayweather camp. Some big Actually, you know what? I'm actually going to, when I go back down there, I'm going to ask the Mayweather camp to, I want to film up in there.
I think we ought to be able to film up in there.
Yeah. So,
do a live show.
Yeah, do something.
Right in the training camp.
Mm-hmm.
They might get distracted, though.
Well, I mean,
that's okay.
All they can say is no, right?
They're not going to say no.
So, but I've heard no
You're
before.
Honey.
Yeah.
And this is The Closet.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So before I get started, I would like to say something to our listeners and everybody who supports us. After much heavy thought and soul searching, the people that I love.
I'm fired already?
No. And even a scripture that I read, I just been doing a lot of things. It's been a really rough week. Been going through some things just on something that happened last week. Okay. So I would like to say something. Let me start off by saying that here in Honey's Closet, we are here to entertain you, to make you laugh, to make you cry, to make you think, to make you relax,
Absolutely.
To make you look forward to coming inside the closet every Tuesday.
Absolutely.
By no means do we want to offend anyone or give off negative vibes. With that said, and when I say this is something I sat down and I did write it down because it's passionate. It's coming from my heart. Okay.
Absolutely.
I want to apologize for something that was said on last week's show. By no means do I represent or condone any gang activity
Absolutely.
At all. Our joking last week may have led to that impression, and it's 100% false. It was in poor taste on my behalf, and it makes me look, and it also makes me look to be a hypocrite because there was some guests that we were having on the show that wrote a book, and it was about gang violence. And one of my biggest fears was that they were represented the wrong way. So by me doing what I did kind of makes me hypocritical. But listening to T.D. Jakes, he said everybody's hypocritical.
All day.
All the time. So
all day.
That does not mean it's okay.
Right.
Okay?
Right.
It was in poor taste and on my behalf. It makes me look, like I said, like a hypocrite. And because actually, like I said, we all tend to do things that not knowingly, things can tend to get out of hand. And
or things can be misunderstood.
Yeah. And at the same time, though, when you're on the outside looking in, it does give out
a different perception.
Yeah, a different perception. And it was not my intent. Honestly, anybody who affiliates with gangs, especially in this day and age, just to me is completely idiotic. I take pride in being a respectable young Black businesswoman, and what I can't. My screen is cracked. I'm trying to make sure I say this correctly.
Say it from your heart. Say it like you wrote it.
Yeah, I take pride in being a young Black businesswoman, and I don't ever want anyone to look at me any differently.
Absolutely.
People look up to me. Not that I'm a role model, but people do look up to me.
I'm gonna correct you. You are a role model.
Well,
don't downplay yourself.
I'm not downplaying myself, but what I am gonna say is that I'm not perfect.
None of us are.
I don't want to say that I'm a role model because I may do things that people say that's not role model material. And we do it all the time.
That's their opinion.
But still. Now, I could be a role model for some, and that's amazing if I am.
Absolutely.
I would love to be to be known as a role model for some. But I also would like to say I am human and I do make mistakes. But what happened last week, I have never been in a gang. I have never been affiliated with the gang. I've never been initiated to a gang. I've never hung out with gangs. We grew up in a neighborhood that was a heavy gang neighborhood. So because of that, we were around it, but I never, ever was in a gang. And this is 100% honesty. I never was in a gang. So I have a foundation. I have businesses, and I don't want anyone to look down at me or look at me in a negative manner and thinking, oh, she a gang, but it wasn't poor taste. It was in joking. But sometimes when we're joking and we're doing something, it comes off because you're having fun. And so, we're doing stuff and it's like
Absolutely.
working. And so it did get out of hand. So I do apologize for that. I just felt it wore me down. And I had somebody look at the show, and I asked him about the show, and I said, what did you think about this particular segment? And he said, I laughed. He goes, I thought it was. He said no. But he said I laughed, and he goes, I go, you laughed? He goes, yeah. He goes, I'm like, where the hell she get that from? She ain't never gaming a day in her damn life. But he said, I know you, and you crazy, and I knew that you never had, so it didn't affect me the way. But he also said that it can affect other people in that manner. So you have to be mindful of what you say and do at all times, especially when you are on a platform like we are and people look at us. You know what I'm saying? So I took all the criticism, and I talked to Mr. Lee today. And so I know that I'm not a bad person, but sometimes we can do things, just like you go to church and the pastor's up there preaching his behind off, but he leave the church and he go to the strip club.
No, he go to this other woman's house. What are you talking about?
Or whatever, you know what I'm saying? So it's, people do things, we look up to them, but people sometimes can do things that kind of question people going like this. And so it just was something that bothered me this whole week. I take responsibility for my part in it. And that's why I decided to, before the show starts, to say something. I just want to use God's skills and what he blessed me with to touch other people. And I just, so I just want to apologize. Mr. Lee wants to say something.
I think that's great that you want to apologize.
The closet is entertainment, fun, informative, and everything that you see and hear, you can't take to heart. I didn't take what you said in that light, maybe because I know a little bit about you, but I thought it was quite entertaining. And more importantly, if you had been a gangbanger back in the day, you're not now. So there are a lot of things that happen in one's life, and you change, you mature, you grow. That's called life. So anybody that's overly critical of something like that, tell them to look in the mirror.
Mr. Lee, with that said, I just want to show you something real quick. Our viewers probably can't see. Well, does that look like the face of a gangbanger? Does that look like the face of a young lady?
Put it up to the camera.
Does that look like the face of somebody?
Is that the one in the middle?
That's her in the middle.
No.
That sweet little young lady.
No
and
way.
I can totally, I'm going to piggyback off of you real quick, Mr. Lee, and then we're going to get into this show. Like yourself, I know a whole lot about this woman right here. And I personally have walked with her from the sandbox to now, and know that if I would not be on this show right now and I was watching it and or heard it, I wouldn't have been offended by any of it because I know who she is. But more importantly, in entertainment, I want to take you back to In Living Color. Right. I want to take you to the scene where the two guys played homosexuals. Mm-hmm. The gays loved it. They found the humor in it. Let's go there. Let's go to Martin Lawrence, where he's several different people. Mm-hmm. He's a drag queen. He's a police officer. He's a fighter. He's a snotty-nosed little boy. It's entertainment, like you said. And people who are so easily offended, I would be careful with those type of people. Mm-hmm. Because you are, whether you want to accept it or not, you are a role model. There are so many women that are following you. There's so many women that are learning from you. You are a self-employed woman whose brand is out there. Your brand is out there, and it's getting stronger day by day by day. You have people that tune in weekly that look forward. Mm-hmm. Tammy called me last night and said, I was getting ready to log on to Honey's Closet. Oh, it's tomorrow. I got the biggest kick out of that. She said, I can't wait. So from this moment on,
she want to hear Mr. Lee.
Understand this. You are a role model. Don't ever say, if I can be. One of the listeners right now said, if you scroll down, she said you are.
She said you are a role model if people look up to you. She also said you can feel the sincerity in your message.
Absolutely.
Listen, this is something I decided to do today that I felt humbled to do. Nobody in this room knows
what kind of week you had.
what kind of week I had or whatever. You know, I haven't shared a lot of anything with anyone. So their comments are completely off of what I'm saying right now. But I just felt, and it was just after talking to people, right? Just talking, you know, like I said, one was my cousin. Like, I know you, but other people don't know you. So if people don't know that lifestyle or, you know, not affiliated with where you was coming from, that they don't understand. And you have to be mindful of that. You have to be mindful of the people, you know. He said, you want to set a positive example, you know, and I want to act with integrity when I am on here. And even though we may joke about things, there's certain things that I'm very adamant about. And because I did make that statement about the guests coming on here and glorifying gangs, so for me, I had to look back and say, wow. But then I sat here and did this. So it kind of, you know, just made me think about it. So you turned it back on, Mr. Lee. I don't know if you meant to turn that off and back on.
You want it on or off?
I want you to be on.
Oh, okay.
So, with that being said, I just wanted to, honestly, I sit here all day this morning working on this. Like, I need to say something. So I know me, I will start talking. I didn't want to get emotional. If I got emotional, then I would forget what I said. So I'm like, I'm going to write it down. But I didn't want it to sound like a script because it's something I sat down and worked on for like 3 hours. It took me 3 hours to put this together because I wanted.
Well, in the future, don't spend that kind of time on that kind of nonsense.
No.
Let it go.
Because you know what? With her, knowing her the way I do, she allows people to get in her head. Yeah. It's one thing for people to give you criticism of that you do, but you never let anyone criticize your art. I get where you're coming from with having the people on the show. I get I get all of that. But again, I take you back to people who are extremely famous that are continuing to make money right now that we pay to go see, who did the exact same thing. So you can't allow people, and no disrespect to anyone if they're listening now that had a conversation with you, no disrespect to them, but this is your brand. At the end of the day, this is your show. You're going to be the one to determine where it goes. Do you think that Steve Harvey would be Steve Harvey based on people's opinion of him? Steve Harvey would be at home drinking some coffee right now, looking at, what's today, Tuesday, looking at something on TV based on somebody else's opinion of what he does. Right. That's all I'm saying to you. I think that's heartfelt. I think that's great that you said you're sorry. I think that's wonderful. I'm going to leave you with this, and I'm going to leave it alone because I don't want to offend anybody. At the end of the day, it's your brand.
One particular, it was just after watching the show and realizing and then talking to my cousin, I was like, you know, and him just saying what he had to say to me, I was like, you know, you're right. And I need to. So then I thought about it all week. It was bothering me because there, and like he said, there could be young girls watching. So, and he was like, I'm not saying that you was
glorifying, you know, making that big of a deal of it.
Okay. Well, I just wanted, you know what? It was just, yeah.
We got Utah in the house. I want to say shout out. Yeah, my sister D Crayon is on the line. She's in from Utah. Hey, Lala.
I see D Crayon. Yeah. What color crayon is she?
Child. She might want to answer that question. My God. And a reform. She was reformed. So people like that, they watch you. You'd be surprised. You'd be surprised. But I'm proud of you because it takes a real humble person to do what you just did.
Well, thank you.
So I'm very proud of people. And like Mr. Lee said, don't you ever spend 3 hours again.
Well, you know what? Let me tell you how
she
it went
could have been shopping for me.
I started it, and I said I need to write this.
Taking away from your creativity.
I was saying it in my head. Now I thought, no, I'm gonna mess it up because you know me, I get nervous and I get to my words don't come out. So then I wrote it down. Then I had to go stop and do something else, and I came back. And you know how something comes in your head. So I did it as it came in my head.
I like that Ricky Jones. You know what Ricky Jones said?
What he saying?
You the captain of this ship.
Yeah.
Thank you, RJ. Also, shout out to my brother, Jarrell Gunn, all the way from Lancaster. They popping in, aren't they popping in?
They are. She said, you felt convicted. That's all. You apologize and we move on. Thank you so much.
That's right.
Thank you so much. So with that being said, we got a phone call?
Ooh, caller.
Hello. Welcome to the closet. Who do we have on the line and where are you calling from?
Caller, you say what?
Hello.
I guess they left.
Caller, going once.
Or fell asleep.
Going twice. Bye, caller.
Okay, call back. We're sorry.
We're sorry. Maybe they fell asleep.
Yes. So, It's a lot of things going on.
It's a whole lot.
News.
A whole lot.
A lot of things going on. What's up with your boy Harvey Weinstein?
Oh,
he's a freak.
Now, I'm gonna put a twist to this.
Uh-oh.
We're hearing the Harvey Weinstein. I want to see how much media play he gets. I know he's getting a lot of media play, but I want to see how much they drag him. And they're gonna drag him like they drag my boy Bill Cosby.
Right.
Because with Bill Cosby, it was never women were saying this, but they never really came out until 30 years later, and it was like, okay, he did this, he did that. But it was known in Hollywood that Mr. Weinstein, is it Weinstein? Weinstein was doing this. Mm-hmm. They knew he was doing it. Mm-hmm. It was like, shh, go over there and get funded.
Yeah, don't mess with him. You know, he's powerful, and you might need to get a job from him. See, and that's the bad thing about powerful men taking the advantage of their power and misusing it.
Absolutely.
On people who are looking for an opportunity, and unfortunately, some are willing to compromise. And I say to any woman or young man, if somebody asks you to do something that will compromise your morals and what you believe in, tell them to kiss your behind and you walk out.
Pick a cheek.
Yeah.
Pick a cheek.
That's right.
Let me tell you something. Indeed, in Hollywood, it's not a stranger to rumors about the casting couch. I don't want to sit on that couch. There's so much coochie juice on that couch. No, seriously. And there have been documented allegations of harassment. Years and years of harassment. Over the years, number of powerful men, like you were just saying, men in power in that particular industry have faced allegations of sexual assault without seeing such repercussions, without seeing any repercussions. Let me give you an example. In 1977, the director, Roman Polanski.
Don't get me started with him.
I got to get you started with Polanski because if you remember, he was arrested for doing what? Raping a 13-year-old girl.
Fled.
Left. He left.
Did a movie.
Country.
And won an award for it.
Wait a minute. Then he accepted a plea bargain. Did you know that? He accepted a plea bargain under unlawful sexual intercourse before he left to go to the country. And then he went somewhere where they don't extradite people back to the U.S.
Right.
That's that man with power on that coochie couch.
And then he did a movie.
Yeah, did a movie.
Won an award. And one of the people who stepped up and supported him was Whoopi Goldberg. I remember that year when he won that award.
You can't tell me nothing about Whoopi Goldberg. If she don't take them dreadlocks out of her hair and knock it off, I can't. She's one. I can't do that one. I can't do Goldberg. I cannot do her. Because you know what? She is the most opinionated African-American woman you ever wanted to meet in your life. But who's she sleeping with? Who? What?
I don't know who she's sleeping with.
I'm going to leave that alone. We're going to go ahead on and we
You mean white men?
Oh.
What's wrong with that?
I don't think there's anything wrong with interracial dating. Let me make that a public service announcement. I don't have a problem with anybody dating other races by any means.
Okay.
However, you date a white man who goes to an award show with a black face. Now, you tell me in interracial dating where that's okay.
What's his name?
Ted Danson.
Ted Danson.
What was cute? What was cute about that?
What, was he trying to be funny or
that wasn't the time?
No.
See, now that is a joke to get upset about. That is something to feel a certain type of way about.
All right, now I'm gonna be the devil's advocate.
Here we go. Come on, come on.
Why is it that black women get upset when they see a black person, man or woman, with a white person dating?
I actually don't get upset. You know.
But that does exist. That emotion is out there.
I have an emotion.
I'm black women.
I'm gonna keep it 100.
Okay.
Matter of fact, I'm gonna go 1,000. Y'all hear that pop?
Pop it, baby.
I'm gonna keep it 1,000.
Go ahead.
I feel as though everyone should stay with their own kind. I do.
Why? Because
of situations like what's going on right now in the NFL, situations that's going on right now with Trump, things where race is the topic at the dinner table. That's what everybody's talking about. So Trump says he's going to build a wall. We all know that imaginary wall will never go up. It won't, because the Latinos are the ones that got to put it up there, and he trying to put them on the other side of it, so they're gonna build their own wall.
Ain't gonna do
okay,
it. Yeah.
So
well, they might.
Black man, Hispanic woman, or Hispanic man, black woman, whichever one you choose to pick. Trump is on every channel. What is the conversation like at the dinner table? He decides.
You mean between a
between that couple?
Mm-hmm.
He decides he wants to build a wall, right? So he builds this wall. Then he says, well, I want all blacks to go back to Africa, even though that's not where all of us came from. But okay, he wants to send us all back to Africa. You're in that relationship. Are you going to try to get on the boat?
Hell no.
Okay. That's where my issue comes in.
But see...
Is love really unconditional at that point when you're asked to choose?
Yeah.
Because
but you don't have
we're
to
living in a time where you may have to choose.
No.
You don't think so?
No,
okay.
Absolutely not. And here's why.
Okay.
Being forced, or if you feel compelled to make a choice based on that scenario you just gave, and you have to give up your relationship with a person who happens to be from another race, then your relationship was built on quicksand anyway. So if you're forced to make a decision based on that, you're in a relationship for the wrong reasons. Yeah, it's all show. But if you truly love someone, no matter what their ethnic background might be, nothing can tear that apart.
Okay.
Okay? It shouldn't.
Right.
Okay. I've dated outside. In fact, my last 2 wives were not
Did
black.
you say last 2?
Yeah, I've been married 3 times.
I'm going to need you to stop. Tammy going to get mad at you.
She'll get over it.
You hear that, Tammy?
She'll get over it. My first wife was African American. My mother and father, by the way, are black. My second wife was Mexican.
Okay.
My last wife is white.
Okay.
Part Polish, part Italian. Crazy as hell. But that's
you married her.
Yeah, I admit. But I did it. But listen, my second wife, Mexican, was just as black as I am.
Okay.
She had a higher or lower sensitivity to racism. She detected it before I did.
Okay.
Same thing with my white wife. I'm like not looking for it.
Right.
We go out to dinner.
We're
or
going
to,
out.
Yeah. And she said, did you see that? I said, see what? No. First, I ain't looking.
Right.
I've learned not to look.
Right.
Not to worry about it because ain't a damn thing you can do about it. You run into a racist person, that's who they are.
Yep.
And I'm not going to
feed into that.
Exactly. She will start a ruckus. Take them on. So that's kind of different. 50, 100 years ago, that didn't happen.
No. No.
There were interracial relations, but it was on
hidden.
It was on the queue.
In the barnyard.
That's right.
Behind the bushes.
2 or 3 o'clock in the morning.
Next to the cows.
The cow better not say nothing. Don't move, mofo. So I think we're in a different time now. And if you look at how relations have changed over the years, the integration of schools,
right,
neighborhoods. If you talk to some of the younger people today, they have no idea of what I went through.
Oh, God, no.
Okay?
What we went through.
Right. So generation after generation, things get better, easier.
They should.
Now, some people say, well, it ain't no better, it's worse. And I understand that, too.
Yeah. Yeah. I think your president is making that.
Oh, he woke up the
He's the one.
living
He
dead.
woke it up. He woke it up.
He made it okay,
He definitely,
fashionable.
He did.
and
He
all
took
of
the
that.
sheet off of it.
He definitely did.
No pun intended, but he took the sheet off of it. You know what I'm saying? Because they had a little bit of, they had a little bit of decorum about themselves. They did a little bit.
Right.
Now, we all know open with it.
Buck wild.
They feel that they can, also our president condones racism. Because to me, It should have started back when he was campaigning and the KKK was outside of somewhere and he did not say anything. He should have stepped up and said, "Hey, I don't condone what the KKK is doing outside. I can't stop
this
them."
This is not
whatever.
America. Clean America.
Whatever. He said nothing. He invites hate. He invites disrespect.
Oh yeah.
And it's just completely giving other people the balls, if you must say, say, "Oh well, we can be racist now."
Sure.
And I'm gonna say this:
come to LA with it.
Be careful who you bring that shit to, though.
Come to LA with it.
Be real careful.
Yeah.
Because not everybody is going to sit back and just let you say some racial disrespect. Thank you.
I'm not my ancestors.
What you will not have me doing is picking cotton.
No.
Not knocking my ancestors for doing it.
I'm
not going to pick cotton. I appreciate what they all did for us.
Absolutely.
I probably could have not. Me today could have not probably made it back in those. They'd have killed me.
They'd have killed me.
Long time ago.
They'd have killed me in elementary school.
I'm not doing it.
Yeah.
Sorry.
No.
But then
I couldn't have breastfed the kids.
We weren't living in that time, but people say, "Oh, they're going to bring race, they're going to bring slavery back." I don't know who going to make me a slave.
Child.
I'm not going to be a good slave. I'm not going to be a good master sidekick up in the house cooking. I ain't cooking.
Oh, you going in the house?
I'm not.
Because you high yellow.
He is going to kick me out. He gonna be like, "This little high yellow bitch ain't cooking nothing. She's doing nothing."
Well,
I'm gonna die. I'll probably be the first yellow one to get killed. I'm not doing it.
I know I'm getting killed.
I mean, that's so
sucker.
far
That's what
removed from reality.
But see, people,
that ain't gonna happen.
Right.
Here's the thing: people need to stop saying that.
Yeah.
Because when I hear people say, "Oh, they gonna send us back,"
I ain't going nowhere.
What?
Come on,
are you gonna go back?
Are you
I ain't going nowhere.
They're gonna send us back to Africa. I ain't never been to Africa. I'm not from Africa.
No.
And you know what? Smokey Robinson. I don't know if you've seen that.
I've seen it.
Oh my gosh. I fell in love with Smokey Robinson as an artist all over again.
Yeah, it's brilliant.
Brilliant. People say, "Oh, we're gonna go, they're gonna send you back to Africa." They can't send me
They
back.
can't send me nowhere I ain't been. I ain't been there.
They can send me to Louisiana. They can send me to LA. They can't send me to Africa.
No. I say we all get passports and go somewhere, but we ain't got to deal with Donald Trump.
Speaking of passports,
say we just.
There are 9 states that require you to have a passport to take a flight into those states.
I got mine.
Mine expired. I ain't going no damn where.
I don't have
why
renew
why
your
do I have to have a passport to go to Missouri or Kentucky?
Mr. Lee, please.
I'm with you, Mr. Lee. I don't have a passport either.
You guys,
this is America. This is my
I'm not
country.
sure I want to go. There's some places that I wouldn't mind
need to
going.
go to some of these places, but
Right.
I mean, if I decide I want to go there,
well, Tammy said she was taking you on a vacation, and where you was going, you needed a passport. You better,
well, I guess I got to go get a passport.
That's right.
Yeah.
You want to go with Tammy? You better get that passport. No, seriously, you guys get a passport, bro.
Yeah.
Update your passport.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have mine because at any minute. When y'all president want to act a fool, stamp me on up out of here.
Where you going though? Where are you going?
I probably will go to Europe or Italy or somewhere like that.
I'd like to go to Italy.
I'm gonna go somewhere where they ain't got
Italian girls.
Italy sounds pretty nice.
Yeah, I would go to Italy.
That's
I'll
one
go to
place
Costa
I would
Rica.
love to go to is Italy.
I would.
I'm going to Costa Rica.
I wouldn't mind going to visit the Queen. Speaking of the Queen, is she like 200 years old?
Right. She up there.
Yeah, she's about 126.
She's like, I refuse to let. She's gonna outlive Charles.
Yeah, she's not gonna let nobody sit on that throne.
She's gonna Prince William. I think Harry should be the king.
Well, I think Trump's wife need to call her for some dress tips because that's the sharpest woman walking.
Who, the Queen?
The Queen. She be so sharp.
She's mean though.
She mean?
Oh, she's
really?
She was very mean to Princess Diana.
She's
like
very.
She's crude. The British are crude.
Yeah, they're very crude.
Yeah, that's that blue blood stuff. You know. See, the princess wasn't. She wasn't blue enough for her.
That's what it was, huh?
Yeah,
the princess. She was a real person.
Yeah, she was too down.
And her son Harry, William is cool.
Yeah,
but Harry's more like her. You said he didn't got him a sister.
What happened?
Really?
Mr. Lee?
No.
Where have y'all been hiding?
He got a what?
Oh, y'all.
No way. I don't believe that.
He's been thrown out of the big house.
Oh yeah, he's been thrown.
No,
all
he
the way
has
out.
him a sister. She's mixed, but
they don't even have black maids and servants.
Well, they finna have a black woman in the.
Oh wow.
Yes, It's just all over the place. Where have you guys?
I missed that one.
Oh, I'm Mr. Lee. That's
Okay.
I got to look it up.
Okay.
That'll be on the Lee Michaels show tomorrow.
Yes.
You got to
yes.
pull that up, Mr. Lee.
Prince
Oh, my
Harry has
goodness.
him a little sister.
Chocolate Sunday.
Wow.
Mm.
And y'all know,
Meghan Markle. Meghan Markle is her name.
once you get a little sister,
There she go.
oh my God. Oh.
Turn
Mr. Lee,
this
she
around.
cute.
Let me see her.
She cute, Mr. Lee. Check out. Little Megan, little MM. He got him some M&M.
Got her sister.
Oh, wow.
Is she from England?
LaTanya Montgomery says he sure do, and she lives on Crenshaw.
No.
You know what? Well, you know what they're going to do for the queen? She going to have to make her some greens. She going to have to make her some of that pot liquor. Them greens with that
Can you
cornbread.
imagine
Can you imagine
Ooh, the
the
queen.
castle getting
She
some?
probably had some.
Please let me go up in there. I want to
make a
cook the
gumbo.
meal.
Ooh, make them
I
some
made
gumbo.
a big old pot of okra gumbo this weekend.
You
Take
did?
that okra
You
off.
didn't bring
Well, I
that
didn't
in
put
there?
the okra in it. I put it on the side, but I had
No,
crab,
you got to
shrimp,
cook it in it.
Well, because my boys don't eat okra, but
No,
I'll
they
tear
smart.
some okra up.
And you didn't bring nothing in here?
I did. I'm going to
She-
make some for
She
You
her.
know-
wrong.
And the
She
pot's
wrong.
like this.
I'm like
She wrong.
gumbo or jambalaya.
I make
Ooh,
jambalaya
my
for
jambalaya ain't no
Thanksgiving.
joke.
Mm.
We having a gumbo party.
Oh, yeah,
You can
we're
come.
going to have a gumbo party. You should come.
When is it?
Tammy will be there.
All right now. Can Tammy cook?
Oh, Tammy could throw down.
Really?
Ooh,
Okay.
Tammy don't play.
We should have everybody come
And
and
bring
bring,
a-
a,
bring a
dish,
dish.
something
Yeah.
different, so we can have like Cajun, Mexican, Italian.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
Okay.
We should.
That sounds like fun.
We need to concentrate on getting this man some pot liquor and some fried chicken and macaroni and cheese.
He
So
might
the
have
queen
already
can
had
let us
some.
all up in there.
Can you imagine somebody up in there cooking some oxtails in the castle?
In the castle? Oh,
Shoot, you know what?
Get some
It
oxtails
wouldn't surprise
going,
me. They might be
some greens.
all up
You
in
be-
there.
They might be.
That's-
you know,
that'll be interesting.
the queen might be up in the castle with some cornbread and greens, eating with her hands.
Right.
That's how my dad from Alabama. He eat it with his hands. He just
Where's
takes
he from?
Alabama. He
Alabama.
takes the greens and mix the cornbread up in there and mix it up and
you
eat
ain't.
it
You
with
know,
his
that's
hands.
that pot liquor. That's what they call it. You want to get a baby good. You want to get a baby to calm down. Make them some greens with that cornbread and mash it up and give them to them. Ooh, them babies get calm. They get calm. They get calm. Their little feet be
Slow
just.
them round down.
Their
huh?
little feet be going. Their
like,
little
ooh.
hands. Yeah. That's what you give them. Give them a little pot liquor. That's what my grandma used to call it.
Yep.
Yeah. You ain't never had that, Miss
Oh,
Lee?
absolutely.
Yeah, that's good eating right
Little
there.
pot
Yeah.
liquor.
When all the greens are gone, you go look in the
You
pot.
go get that juice. Ooh.
Hey, Big Mama, can I have a cup of that pot liquor?
Okay, so let's go back over to Harvey.
Absolutely.
What do you think? Because I guess they fired him from the Weinstein.
Yeah, he got fired.
Weinstein
Yeah,
company.
he's done.
Yeah, he's
Then
done.
he went and had a meeting this morning, supposedly, and got pissed off and resigned. I don't know how you can resign when you were fired.
He got fired.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
So, how can somebody fire you from a company you built?
Easy. It's
Well,
called shareholders.
Exactly. And especially
So
if
now
it's
we know
publicly
we don't want
traded.
no shareholders in Honey's Closet.
No.
Because you try to fire me, I'm not going. I will be sitting here every week like, we fired. Cool. I'm here.
I ain't going nowhere.
I ain't going nowhere.
Yeah, shareholders.
No, but what's funny, did y'all hear this guy, his name is Barack something. Not Barack, Barack. He was the campaign fundraising chairman for Donald Trump. He is a famous real estate guy here in California, and he's bailed out a number of celebrities when they're in financial trouble. He'll buy their properties. Never Neverland, he owns that for Michael Jackson. Yeah.
Okay.
He's putting a deal together to buy Weinstein's company.
So you can put them back in there.
No, probably not.
No, he's gonna put it back in there.
But the triangle, Trump, Weinstein, Barack, there's a connection right there.
He's friends with.
Follow the money. They're all tight.
Yeah, follow that money. Money
Yes.
speaks volumes. I don't care
That's
who you
it.
are. It's that money.
Follow the money.
Our president is the president because of money.
Absolutely.
Period. They want to say that
And it
poor
came
people
up-
put him in there. Nah, money put that man in there.
And it came out today that he may not be as rich as he claims.
Who?
Who, Donald?
Donald?
Yes.
Oh, well, we
Oh,
all
well.
kind of knew that
Yeah.
Donald was.
That's
Yeah.
why he won't release the paperwork.
No. And that part, I don't get that.
I get it. He's a liar.
I don't get that.
I'm wealthy. I'm really rich.
Are you?
Well, give me a reference point.
Can you get a haircut?
$2 billion, $5 billion. Are you a billionaire?
Are you a billionaire?
Yeah. What
Do
kind
you
of
have
liquidity?
more money than Jay-Z?
Come on
Probably
now.
not. That's what I'm saying.
Can he get a barber? That's all I want to know.
That's his. He loves that little whoop-de-whoop. That
you know what I would love to do if I was his maid?
Foghorn hairdo.
If I was his maid, you know what I would do? I would go in there and tickle his feet at night while he was asleep, make him think he was getting some, and shave his head off. I would. I would shave it off.
I ain't touching him.
I would shave it off.
If I go in his room at nighttime, I was gonna be one less person on earth.
You know.
I'm just saying.
I'm not mad.
I'm just saying.
Jarrell said, "Is he Richard?" Jarrell said, "Is he richer than Puffy?"
Right? Do you have P Diddy and Jay-Z money?
Probably not.
No, and they got money. They got good money.
I think that he might, in assets, he might be a billionaire. Okay. In liquidity, cash, I don't think so.
No.
Doesn't have the class of cash. You know what I mean? Anybody that really understands money wouldn't be doing some of the things that he's doing.
Absolutely.
Because everything he's doing is about making money for himself and his family and his crooked-ass friends. So, no.
And there's nothing wrong. Everybody wants to make money. There's nothing. Yeah, do he have more money? Yeah, Dr. Dre money. Yeah.
Ooh, that's some good money right there.
Ooh, yeah, I'm going to make me some headphones and sell them.
Right.
And sell the company.
Sell the company. Yeah.
He's got another project going on right now. Did you see it? He's come together with another corporation. We can look it up. That boy getting ready to be big.
And that's what I like to see. And those are people who came from nothing. And look at him. Jay-Z came from nothing. You know what I'm saying? Look at him. Jay-Z sits down and put on a suit and eats with
the president.
Heads of states. Yeah. Same as Dre. I mean, I don't know how far down the line Dre, his money is big. I don't know if he's set with heads of states, but we know Jay-Z go have dinner and just chill. I mean, people love Jay-Z.
Oh, Tina says that Dr. Dre just signed up with CBD oil. Now, anybody know? No, oil is money.
That's real money.
That's the only reason why we had Bush as long as we did. Because he wanted to have control. He wanted to have control over that oil. It's about that oil, baby. You just give me one of them pumps. All I need is one pump.
Right.
I just need one pump.
I'll take one over there in the Baldwin Hills area.
Right here on La Cienega. Yeah. Just give me one. Long as it's moving. Just give me one pump.
That's right.
I'm not greedy. I'll
pump
share.
Me about 1,000 gallons a day. I'm good.
How much money do you think, honestly? And I'm going to ask a question, and then we're going to finish up with this, and then I'm going to allow you to answer it.
Okay.
Not allow you, but then you can answer it.
Okay.
How much money do you think you can live off of a month? How much to make you happy? To make you be able to do the things you want to do, how much money do you think it would take monthly that you can get monthly to live off of? Think about it. We'll come back to it.
Okay.
Now, with that being said, do you think that Harvey Weinstein will be dragged like Bill Cosby was?
No.
No.
And why? We all know the answer, but
money and privilege.
That's
white
it.
privilege.
That's it.
He may be slapped on the hand. He might even get convicted. Maybe. But he ain't going to suffer.
I don't even think he's going to get convicted.
The difference between the two is these women actually came out and told people.
Oh, yeah.
Gwyneth Paltrow, I believe, was one of them. Was it Gwyneth Paltrow was one of them?
Yeah.
A lot of women are came out and said this, one woman, really I forgot, she said that he was jacking off.
Right.
Just stand. I mean, a super freak. Yeah. She's sleeping, she wakes up and they have the nerve to ejaculate on her.
Yeah. Like she was trash.
No, he's just trash.
Yeah.
He's a garbage. He's a piece of shit.
Yeah. And then it cracks me up where they always want to go to rehab.
Which one go to rehab for?
Well, it's just like people who have substance abuse.
Yeah, I'm going to talk about that today, too.
You know, the Malibu crowd.
Right.
They go away, get cleaned up, they come back, and everybody says, oh, that's so good.
That's so beautiful.
Yeah, you don't drink anymore. You don't do drugs anymore. Oh, life is good. So that's what that's all about. He can go away and get cleansed.
Right.
Welcome to the closet. Who do we have on the line, and where are you calling from?
Hello.
Okay.
That was probably one of those telemarketing calls.
So are people calling us and hanging up? Because we can do the same thing now. We can do prank calls.
Ooh, I got somebody I want to prank call. Ooh, baby. Hear that pop?
Yeah, that was
I'm going to need you guys to go to my YouTube channel and look at my old prank calls. We prank called my father.
No, you didn't.
I love prank calls. I love them.
My son actually was the one that did it, and we were acting like we were Chinese. We were from a Chinese restaurant, and then he ordered some food, and then he needed to come and get the food, and he was like, "I didn't order no food," and my son was
Oh my God! I can't wait.
We were trying to make him curse, and he was laughing at first. I'm like, "You gotta go hard." And he was like, "I know you black, you always all chicken. Come get your chicken right now." And
Oh my God.
and I came in, I go, "Black people always order chicken and don't want to pay. You come get your chicken right now." And he said, "I ain't order no damn chicken." Oh my God.
I love it.
So
I love it. I love
funny.
it.
You gotta check it out.
I love it. We got to prank call somebody.
We
Big
do.
time. Big
So
time.
anyways, so yeah, I mean, it's known that he was doing these things, and it's mighty funny how, unless I haven't heard anything, I haven't heard anything of charges.
No, he's not going to get
No,
any.
not yet.
Not going to get
I
any.
mean, the victims have lawyered up.
Mm-hmm.
You know, that's the first step, and then they'll
Wait,
get
has
an
Gloria
investigator.
Allred got in there yet?
Oh yeah.
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
she's
Oh,
in
you
there.
knew she was going.
Oh, yeah.
Well, he gonna
Oh,
go to court. He gonna
Yeah.
definitely be
Yeah.
before.
You know she was
gonna
going to
get
come
paid.
He
in.
gonna get a slap on the wrist.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah.
'Cause
He's gonna
Gloria
have to
don't
pay
play.
something, right.
Gloria don't play.
Yeah.
I didn't like her in the beginning.
I don't really know if I
Yeah,
like
she
her
was a
now.
little-
Let me tell you
Yeah.
something. Let me tell you a little snippet about her, and it's gonna be a little snippet. It's gonna be real quick.
Real quick.
She used to do fake accidents.
I wonder if she do any of those
She's
now.
an ambulance chaser.
No, I'm serious.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Let's get off of that. That's real. That's
That's the
real.
real deal.
Gloria, can I get a fake accident and get
Look,
some
look
money?
at me. Look at me.
So you
That's
know.
real.
So we gonna keep watching what's going on with the with Harvey Weinstein. But so he's
Yeah.
supposed to be in rehab in Arizona.
It-
They
it'll
must have
be a
some really
movie.
good rehab.
Oh, Arizona's
Places
a place. Yeah.
for
It'll be a
rehab.
movie.
Yeah,
Okay.
Arizona's a place.
Yeah,
It's
it'll be a
definitely-
book
yes,
and a
rehab,
movie.
Rehab town.
Mm-hmm.
More money, more money, more money.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Colin Kaepernick.
Uh-oh. Let's
My
do
man.
our update. Uh-oh.
So is he still in the NFL?
Yeah.
Oh,
I heard that news today.
So what do you think? What do you think his chances are, and what do you think is going to happen?
Well, one or two things will happen. Well, because he's suing, he will never get a job in the NFL.
No.
No.
Mm-mm.
Unless they come out right now and make good
Mm-hmm.
to stop the lawsuit from proceeding.
Y'all gonna get
Their
mad at my
egos
response.
probably are not going to let them do that.
No.
I think they were probably among themselves talking about how can we chill this thing out because it's impacting on their revenue.
Oh, absolutely.
TV ratings are down, merchandising is down, the venues are not selling out. They're feeling it.
Mm-hmm.
So I think that I'm not sure if this is the best strategy if he wanted to play football. But they forced him to make a tough decision.
Mm-hmm. I don't think that's a good one, though.
Well, it depends on where your heart is. I mean, it by going all the way for the jugular, guess what it does? It brings attention to what he was really trying to do. Bring attention to police brutality. If they go to court, that's going to be talked about. Think about it. But he's got to understand that he drew the line in the sand on this one. Probably
I
never
think
going to play football.
they could have
again.
went about it a totally different way.
Yeah,
when
I do
I think
too.
about that, I think sue for what and gain what? You saw in the NFL, it's going to do what? Listen, enough is enough. My attitude is this. Is it worth everything that you fought for, every challenge that you went up against, every fight, every game that you got in? You know, a lot of these guys in the NFL and NBA, you know, and very few baseball players, mostly basketball and football players, a lot of them grew up in single-parent homes. A lot of them didn't know their fathers. In some cases, didn't know their mothers. Some of them came from broken neighborhoods, this, that, and the third. You took your talent, your gift, and it got you to where you're living a comfortable life. You're doing well. Your children are going to good schools. You've married a good woman or whatever your situation is. Why would you and Honey's going to disagree with me because she's very passionate about this, but why would you take such a thing and make that your thing to get a point across and you lose everything that you fought so hard for? And here's my reasoning for saying that. We kill each other. We kill each other. My brother was murdered on Halloween. His own friend knocked on his door, blew his brains out, stepped over his brains, and robbed his house. Did not near camera come to my mother's house. Did not near person protest. And so what do you taking a knee does what? Do you really think that that's going to make a difference with police brutality? Do you really, honestly, let's be honest. I get it. You're passionate about what they're doing. They've done something great, but have they?
Well, I'm going to say this. We say, let me start off by saying this. If we kill each other on a day-to-day basis, right? When a white man kills a black kid, we want to start protesting. We want to start, whatever. And I say all the time, when you go knock on that parent's door, they don't care if a white man, at this point, your child is dead.
Yep.
They don't care if a white man did it or a black man.
Yep.
What I'm going to say for Colin, what he did was, he took a knee by taking a stand, because apparently his beliefs in what he believes in this so much more than than football, apparently, because I'm sure he knew, when I take this knee, this is going to start something.
Mm-hmm.
And I get what you're saying, but I think he felt like he felt passionate about this. So this is why he's doing it. And it may not change everything, but those people who are allowing it to happen, the eye is on them now.
Mm-hmm.
We see you because somebody's taking a stand now. And not only is it black people, you got white people taking a stand with Colin Kaepernick.
Absolutely.
So people are looking now.
But you have white people taking a stand for Rodney King, and we still getting killed. And that was somebody
True.
getting beat. That was somebody getting beat on camera by 4 white men that walked out of a court acquitted. Come on now.
But you know what? That was a milestone. It woke up a lot of people. And he sued. He won a little bit of money.
Who?
Rodney King.
Rodney King.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
he got a couple $1 million or whatever.
That he won't even see no more.
He died by
He
my
died.
house.
Yeah, he
He
did.
died, yeah.
He did.
But Colin could sue and get $150, $200 million. Now, I think he was making like $14 million or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
So if he sued for 10 times that amount, that's $140 million.
If he wins.
If he wins, of course. If he wins, whatever amount of money he wins, you can look at it from this perspective. Let's say he wins $140 million. His attorney's going to take a third. So
Right.
About $90 million he's got in his pocket.
Maybe. Because, they're going to have that tied up in litigations for a long time.
Well, at some point, he'll get that money.
Okay.
His knees will still be good.
Yep.
His back, his elbow, his
head,
neck,
his brain.
his head,
Mm-hmm.
all that.
Well, you know what? People might have said the same thing about Dr. Martin Luther King and Malcolm X and all these people. Why are you doing this? Why are you marching?
Yeah.
Because it's the right thing to
It's
do.
the right thing. And we sit back and we talk about it all the time. Somebody has to do something. Somebody has to do something. Well, he did it.
Right. Now,
Unfortunately, we're not, not everybody's rolling with them.
Let's turn back to Hands of Time. And you kind of touched on it. Martin Luther King and others during that time. They marched, protest, made noise about racism, school equality, job equality, and all that. The young people today don't have to wrestle with that so much. So what's important to them when they go out into the streets, when they leave mom and dad's house, when they leave their own house, their biggest fear is the people that supposed to be protecting them.
Right.
Okay? They can go to any school they want to go to now. Okay? They can live in any neighborhood they want to live in. So it's a different set of values and issues and things that are important to them. See, I'm old enough to remember having to go to the back of the bus and I couldn't drink water from certain water fountains.
Oh, wow. You're not that old.
I am.
I know, mister.
I'm
Mr.
that
Lee,
old.
stop. You know what?
I'm 67 years old.
Are you?
But
Yes,
that
ma'am.
still doesn't seem like
That long ago. But think about it. When we were born, Dr. King had just been assassinated.
he died 4 days before I was born.
Yeah.
5 days before I was
Yeah.
born.
I remember in
I was born in chaos.
Yeah.
Right.
I'm a rebel.
A rebel.
1955, I was on a Greyhound bus going to New York City with my mom.
Mm.
During that time, there were no bathrooms in certain places for colored folks. Okay? So we're in Maryland, up around Salisbury, Maryland. And I told Mom, I got to go pee-pee, Mom. She said, well, let me talk to the driver and see where we can go. Well, the next stop was a gas station that did not have a bathroom for colored people. So he says, well, the only thing you can do is take him out back in the woods.
Really?
Let him go there. And that's what I had to do.
Wow.
That's horrible.
See,
Yeah, it's horrible.
your children, my grandchildren don't know nothing about that.
No, they'll never know nothing about that. Never.
I remember having to go to Woolworths with my mom and dad, sisters, stand at the end of the counter and order a cherry Coke and a hot dog and take it home because we couldn't stand at the counter and eat that.
Isn't that
But there were
horrible?
people, white people, sitting on the stools. They could. We could not. You could buy it, but you got to go.
That's horrible.
That's real horrible.
We could,
So it's different today.
Life has changed.
life has definitely changed.
Yeah.
It's changed.
And I don't think that we understand the privileges we have now.
No.
That we and the things that we do. And this is why, and it just popped up in my head when you said that. When somebody questioned me, why do you go to NASCAR? Because I can.
Yeah.
Because I can. Why do you go in there with a number of white races or whatever? Because I can do that now. I can go wherever I want to
Wherever
go.
I want to go.
Like I said, I was telling
And
you
you
guys
have
a
a
story.
passion for it.
I was telling you guys a story when I went to North Carolina and I was like, oh my God, I got to walk in this room. It was full of white people. And I remember having a long strapless black dress. And I was like, oh, I got on black. Walk up in here, they're going to be, 'cause
Right.
it was breakfast time. And I was so
Right.
scared. But I said, okay, I'm going to put on my big girl drawers. And I'm going to walk in here. And I was greeted with,
It was
but
cool,
I
huh?
because I can,
Yeah.
because
Wait
I
a
can.
minute.
What's up, Rocky?
Wait a minute. Jarrell said to Mr. Lee's point, is that why we don't mind having to pee outside if we have to?
Yeah.
You can.
Probably so. I wish.
Yeah,
I wish
Jarrell.
they have these little
And in
urinals
LA,
now
you won't
for
get arrested
You
for
won't
doing
get
it.
arrested.
They have these little urinals now for girls. It looks like
Yes.
a oil
No.
thing.
Yes.
Yes, and you can
Yes.
put it there, and you can pee outside. We can pee outside.
Tina knows about it. She has one. I think, huh, Tina? Tina
I
knows.
was gonna get me one because I'm on long trips to Vegas and stuff. You gotta pee, and it's be like just nothing but road.
Yeah.
Nothing but
But I would be
road.
scared because if something come, it's gonna be pee everywhere.
Lizard come up out of
Yeah,
it.
it's gonna be pee everywhere.
I can't take it. I can't take it.
Yeah. So,
You guys are a mess.
anyways, I still stand with Colin. My
And you
little
should.
grandson.
You
He had on
should.
his little Colin Kaepernick jersey. I posted it on Facebook. He's like a year. He looks so cute.
Aw, what's he
And please
doing?
support the NFL blackout. I know people are watching football. By no means,
I
am
have not
if-
seen one game.
I haven't either. And
I won't
there's
even look
people-
at the sports reports showing the clips. I have seen none of them.
Yeah, and people are watching,
And I
people
think I might divorce the Cowboys.
People are.
What you say about the Cowboys?
Yeah.
What'd you say?
Cowboys is my team.
Oh, that's what
I might have to give
boys?
that-
divorcing them though.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
I might have to let them go.
We're going to have to go to court. We're going to have to go to the court and to talk about this
There's
relationship
people who
we
are-
have. Don't divorce them.
Yeah, they gonna
No.
who gets the Cowboys stuff? We going to court. I want all the Cowboy stuff. This time, I want all the Cowboy stuff. He gets nothing.
No. I'm not going to let that stuff go.
Come on now.
Yeah.
We're
No,
going
I
to
got
talk
a
about, we're
small
gonna talk
fortune
about
in the
this.
Cowboys.
I'm going to
stuff.
have you served tomorrow. We're going to get a divorce if you
Why
leave the
are you
Cowboys.
divorcing? Why are you thinking about divorcing the Cowboys?
Right.
You a cowgirl?
Oh,
I used to want to
you
be a
almost
Dallas
made me do
Cowboy.
something.
I used to want to be a Dallas Cowboy cheerleader when I was
You
younger.
could have been. You would have been a cute
I wanted to
cheerleader.
date all of them.
You could. Looking at you, Mr. Lee.
I can't. with
Mr.
this
All he
stuff.
got to do is walk in the room and smile. That's it. It's
Oh,
over.
please. It
So
ain't
why
that
are
easy.
you thinking about divorcing the Cowboys?
Right.
Because if Jerry Jones holds a 6-shooter to their head and tell them they cannot kneel,
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
I got to let them go.
Yeah.
I think that people need to.
And he's a Trump supporter, too.
All day.
Yeah, see.
All day.
Yeah.
And see, here's
So
the
this
question
is
was
this
thrown
perfect
out
for him.
Yeah.
The question was thrown out to me a couple of weeks ago when two, I don't know how many other, but there was two very popular NASCAR owners came out and said if anybody took a knee that worked for them, they would be fired.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. One of them was Richard Petty. The other one was Richard Childress. And I absolutely adore Richard Childress because that's where Dale Earnhardt Sr. raced until he died. But people started coming to me saying, well, what are you going to do about NASCAR? Well, first of all, this is not about NASCAR.
Mm-hmm.
NASCAR is a very, very patriotic sport. They pray before. They have a pastor that comes out on the stage. This is how every race go. They come out, they bring the flags out. They say some kids may come out from the Boy Scouts and do the Pledge of Allegiance.
Oh, wow.
Whatever. But they have a pastor. And then NASCAR has an actual, I don't know how to correctly say it.
That's interesting.
But they have a pastoral, what's the word I'm looking for? Team that goes from city to city.
Wow.
So they have black ministers. They have Baptists. Mostly they come out, though, as Christian and Baptist.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Wow.
They come out. They say their prayers. They pray, whatever. Then they do the national anthem, whether somebody's singing it. They've had Fantasia come sing it before. They've had stars come sing it. They have the military play. I don't like when they play it on the horns and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And then they do this flyover. They have these two
Oh,
beef
wow.
bombers
I like
fly
that.
over, and in California, we're when the national anthem's going on, you like looking, they
Right,
coming,
right.
you see them coming, right? And it's like, literally,
That's
it's
interesting.
it's the most beautiful thing ever.
Wow.
But they pray. They're not going to start. And then the drivers is with their crew and they're praying prior to so it's very, very
better
patriotic.
pray.
Yeah, they better.
Hmm.
Now, when all this came out,
That's a
I
tough
was
job.
getting hit with tweets and all this kind of stuff. Hey, Greg, and all this kind of stuff about, so what you gonna do now? NASCAR? I'm not gonna do anything.
And keep going.
I didn't need to, because the next day my cousin G Money, what's up, G Money? Love you. He said, hey, you see what Junior said? And Junior came out, and Junior's the most popular NASCAR driver.
Mm-hmm.
Is that your favorite one?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
He's retiring this year.
Yeah.
I'm devastated. But devastated. He couldn't win, Sonny, dang it. I was literally on my bed like, he's going to. It starts off with 40 cars. Talladega is like Daytona. They restricted plates, so they have 30 cars wreck at one time.
Right.
There was 7 cars left. Junior missed 3 wrecks, like literally missed them. He has to win.
Right.
The only other person who won on October the 15th in NASCAR history was Dale Sr. He won the pole for the first time this year in Talladega. He's won a lot of races. He's there. He's a restrictor plate king. He has to win. There's only 7 damn cars left. I'll be damned if he lost still.
That's okay.
No, it's not. Because he can't go back. He's done.
Look.
I'm pissed. So I'm literally like, are you kidding me? I'm up on my bed Junior, are you kidding me? Did you it's only 7 damn cars out there. You let Brad Keselowski win? Really? Okay, so let me go
And
back.
she's on Facebook doing all that.
Yeah, I should be the first black female reporter for NASCAR, because I literally be
Literally.
the 18 wreck. Yay! I don't even eat M&Ms because I can't stand the anyways, let me go.
You got issues.
Oh,
You see that thing? Right. Wait, in the lip. Did you see the lip?
when it comes to woo,
Shut up,
there's
Rocky.
only 7 damn cars. How did you? They call you the Pied Piper of restrictor plate racing. Why didn't you win it? Oh, baby,
Yeah.
you better.
Was it the car or the driver?
It
Anyway,
was the driver.
Yes, dumb. He ain't won this year. You retire. How you know? I'm just pissed off. He got to come. He can't retire. He's got to come back another year.
Call him.
I am. I don't care if his wife get mad.
She get over it.
How did you not win? So, anyways, okay. Pretty much, your dad is up in heaven wrecking all these damn cars to help your dumb ass win. And you still ain't won. There's 7 cars out of 40 cars on the track.
And he loses.
Well, maybe
There ain't no whelp.
He just doesn't have it.
You all right?
You're betting on the wrong horse.
No, I'm not.
You okay?
All of
That
Jesus.
dog won't hunt.
Ooh, and DJ, my little grandson, Jimmy Johnson's going to win. DJ, Jimmy Johnson is wrecked on a plane going home, son. He's not winning.
He was trying to help you.
Oh, no,
He was trying to comfort
He's
you.
trying
No,
to
it's not happening.
antagonize you
It's all
more,
about-
huh?
all
pissing me
about.
off. Jimmy Johnson's going to win. Jimmy Johnson has wrecked, son. Okay. And Jimmy Johnson, for everybody who don't know, he's probably, he's broke the tie between Richard Petty and Dale Earnhardt Sr. for 7 championships.
Wow.
He's won 7
Wow.
already in his quick career. So,
Okay.
anyways, Junior came out and said, I support anyone who wants to take a knee. They have a right in this country to do what they want to do.
That's right.
And other drivers started coming out and saying, because I guess somebody said something about the guy who won this Sunday, Brad Keselowski. Somebody said something about him. And he said, wait, my PR and people told me not to say anything, but I'm going to step up and I'm going to say, I don't support this bullshit.
Yep, there it is.
You got a right to do what you want to do.
There it is.
Now, Junior did say, I stand for the national anthem because of my reasons, because it's patriotic. But I would never pass judgment or fire someone or be mad or be friends with someone because they didn't.
Yeah.
And I said, I ain't even, Junior spoke for me.
It's called choice.
Right. It's all choice.
Yeah.
What's up, Q9?
That's it.
It's part of our Constitution.
Right.
You can't say it. We're gonna respect it this way
and not
because I want it that way.
We know what's
it didn't say that in the Constitution.
What's funny is we live in a free country.
I want that on a T-shirt.
It's funny how we live in a free country to do what we want to do, as long as you do what they want you to do.
When they want you to do it.
When they want you to do it. Isn't that funny?
And how dare you? I pay you $14 million a year and you're going to do what?
Take it in. You got to, and like you said, they weren't even coming out for the national anthem until what, 2009?
1990. What was it, 2009?
No, it was 2009. When the government started paying them to come out for the national anthem.
That's right.
So they weren't even coming out. So why are you mad? If you listen to and a white man, and we might have kind of said this last week, came out on a news conference, or did a news thing, and he basically talked about the national anthem in detail and said, if you listen to the second verse, it's glorifying killing black slaves.
It is.
So why are we standing for the national anthem? Because we only hear in the first verse. Nobody goes back and plays the second verse. You only play what you hear. Shout out to Eminem for his cipher.
Oh, baby, yeah.
Had to say that. Shout out to Eminem
is cold.
for going cold-blooded.
Yeah, he went hard.
And there's a white pastor that came out and did a rap against Eminem, and we were like, "Sit down, pastor,
please,"
because Eminem will destroy you. To this day, Eminem is my favorite rapper.
Oh, I love him.
He is so deep.
I love him.
He is so deep.
Him. Yeah, he is. He's definitely deep. Wow.
Yes. So, I never did get my tea.
You gonna need to get it.
Yeah, and now look at Mr. Lee.
Mr. Lee, tell her to call you back.
He over here chatting.
Who you? Tell her to call you back.
He laughing. Somebody done said something.
You know my cast of characters.
Was that?
That was Chris.
Chris Bass.
Yeah, Chris Bass and
What's
Laura
wrong,
Rice on a conference call calling to mess with me. I ain't got time. I'm doing Honey's Closet right now.
Hey,
y'all.
Chris Bass.
I'm all up in the closet.
Mr. Lee, you have any Uber stories? It is now time for Mr.
Inside Lee's Uber ride.
Ubers.
Let me think about that. I haven't driven a lot this week. I haven't had any really weird stuff to come up. Let me think about that.
Okay.
Nothing good?
Have you guys thought about the question I asked you? So how much, ladies first?
25,000.
Now, what would you do with 25,000 a month?
Mortgage paid, car note paid, all bills paid, and I'm going to the mall. I need to be able to go to the mall.
So $25,000 a month. What would your mortgage look like?
It's gonna run about 22.
22,000?
100.
Okay.
I'm about to say because that's the whole damn 20.
Right.
Yeah.
No, about 2,200.
Okay.
Okay.
With the right realtor.
In L.A.?
Ladera, somewhere, Ladera. Maybe
You might go. Yeah, I'm about to say
you can get something in Ladera for about 22.
No, somebody's garage.
You know what? It depends on the APR and your credit. You might be able to do it now. You might be able to pull it off.
Okay.
I'm just talking about what the sale prices are. I've been looking around.
Okay, well, somewhere in L.A. then. I'll stay in L.A.
So 20 what kind of car are we rolling in?
Knowing me, I would have a Mercedes truck. I would have a Rose coupe. And I need something fast, so
you have 3 cars. You need more than 25.
Yeah.
No. You don't gotta buy a brand new. You don't gotta buy a brand new. You don't gotta buy a brand new.
You still might need maintenance.
You could lease them. You can lease them.
Yeah, well, you're talking every car that you mentioned is over $1,000 a month.
Yeah, you can lease them.
Okay.
Yeah, you ain't gotta do all that. I would if I had 25,000 a month. I'm gonna have me 3 cars, maybe 4.
Why?
If I could have 4 cars right now, I'm on line every day looking to buy me another Magnum, another Lincoln Aviator. I just love car. I'm a car hop. I'm a car hop. Oh, baby.
Okay.
Interesting.
You didn't know that?
No.
About me? You should be able to tell.
No.
Yeah, I'm a car hop.
How much would you need a month? How much?
I could do. I could have the lifestyle that I would like to have for 15 to 18,000.
You're not that far from me. I just need some extra shoe money. That's all.
But I don't need 4 cars.
Yeah, you do.
Mm-mm.
You need one for Tammy.
Mm-mm.
You need one for the
Yeah,
ex-wife.
Tammy got to come with her own car.
Tammy got a car. She got 2.
Okay.
Yeah.
But she can leave one of them, get rid of one of them because we don't need all that. See?
I would say.
I'm going to teach you how to make money.
So where would you live
Keep
at?
money.
And what would your mortgage look like?
I would probably not live in L.A.
Really?
So like
Yeah.
surrounding cities or like
The
where?
valley.
Not in California.
Oh, so you wouldn't even be in
Oh.
California?
No, don't need it.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Costa Rica.
Costa
Oh, you ain't,
Rica.
Mr. Lee, knock it off.
Come
Why?
on,
Why?
Mr. Lee. You can't leave.
Why?
Who gonna
No.
do Honey's Closet?
Right.
I can do that from wherever.
Mm-mm.
No,
we
because
need
then
you
we
here.
can't. We need to look at you.
We need you
Oh,
right
y'all just
here.
tripping.
I need to make sure if Greg
Well, you
decides
can
to
fly
leave me.
here.
Now you
can
want me
fly
to be
here
your
once a week.
slave.
If Greg
No, I
decides
don't
to
want you to
leave
be a
me, I
slave.
need
I
to
just-
be
I
able.
just
I
need-
need to be able to make sure I can rub up against Mr. Lee. If I'm single, I need to be able.
Oh, please.
I need to
There
be
you
able
go.
to knock Tammy all the way out.
See,
And what
Yeah.
kind of car
Yeah.
would you be driving?
Right.
Well, okay. See, I've had all the fancy cars. I don't need them anymore.
Okay. So, I mean, there's not one that you would stick out and say, okay, I'll get.
Right now, I want a Suburban.
Oh,
Okay. Pretty
Well,
simple.
Yeah.
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 Okay.
Okay. I
Yeah.
can see that.
Yeah.
I can see that.
Even
Okay.
if I wasn't doing Uber or Lyft, I probably would like to have that car, only because it's big enough. You can throw some stuff in the back. If
Some
you're gonna go
people.
pick up the grandchildren, or you're going to a
Third row.
game and a bunch of people are going,
Yeah.
I'm good.
That third row.
Okay.
Yeah, I might have another car, maybe the car I've got,
Mm-hmm.
You need 2 cars. You need
Yeah.
2 cars.
Okay.
because
so,
yeah,
the
you
Suburban
need to.
burns big gas.
You need 2 cars.
I think I would be anywhere between 20 to 25.
But I could do it for 10.
Well, oh
For
yeah.
10?
I mean, we can all
Really?
live for
Yeah.
10,000 a month.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. Oh, yeah.
But if I had a choice, somebody said how much, I wouldn't want to be too greedy, but 20, 25.
That's realistic.
I probably would live in Corona somewhere
Mhm.
if I stayed in California.
Mhm.
Okay.
And I would definitely have me a Benz and a Range Rover.
Mm.
Now, I would have 2 cars, a Benz and a Range Rover. Now,
Uh-oh.
I would take some of that 25
Uh-oh.
and I would make it work for me
Absolutely.
in doing something
Mhm.
so that
So
it
residual
increases.
income.
Yeah, because
That it keeps
the
coming.
dream is to have
Mhm.
that white Rolls Royce Ghost
Mhm.
with the red seats.
There it is.
Why?
Why
I
not?
have to.
Why not?
And I'm going to Target. I'm gonna put on me a sweatsuit, and I'm going to have my little rag
Like
on my
Blac
head,
Chyna.
and I'm going. Yeah,
That's what she did.
like I just go get me some Starbucks from Target and go do some shopping at Target.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And I want, and you know why I say this, and this is so crazy. This is just me being
Yeah,
silly.
you can't say Target. You got
No, Target.
Target.
Target. No, I'm still Target. Because
You roll up in there in a white roll, you Target.
No,
Target.
but I'm gonna park it down a little bit, and I'm gonna walk in looking regular like me, and buy up stuff. Like, okay, I'm moving into my house this week, so I need my sheets and my everything. I'm gonna buy all this stuff, and I want to write a check, and I want people to look at me and think,
That check ain't gonna go through.
And then when y'all get to talking about me and all this, she got a rag on her hand, she can't afford all that, whatever. Yeah, I'm gonna walk out to that Rolls Royce Ghost, and I'm gonna pull up to the front, and I'm gonna say,
I'll
"Can
wait
you
for them all to
please
come out.
bring my stuff to my car? Thank you very much."
That's how you do it. That's how you do it.
Oh, yeah, Sadie Hawkins.
And they're gonna say, you know what she's doing.
Yeah,
Showing out.
No, you know what I tell them
Showing
then.
out.
You know she's
Let
selling
me tell you what I
drugs.
tell them. Let me tell you what I tell them
Showing out.
then.
Mm-hmm.
I hear you, like Ricky Smile, all that sniggling going on. I hear you
I
sniggling.
hear all that sniggling.
Google me, baby.
What's all that sniggling
No,
going
hey,
on?
just Google me.
Yeah.
That's all you gotta do.
They'll tell you where
I've experienced that
Have you?
in my hometown in Norfolk, Virginia. I was coming back from North Carolina bringing my new yacht that I had purchased. And I stopped at the
Wait a
marina.
minute. Wait.
You got yachts
You got a
and stuff,
yacht?
but I'm finna, is my tea cold? Can I go get it? There ain't no honey in it. Huh?
No, I forgot it.
Did he say a yacht?
You said a yacht?
Yeah.
Not the one you bought from Target and put in the tub.
No, real yacht.
You got a real yacht.
Yeah, so
wow.
The captain and the first mate were out on the bow of the boat, and I was inside.
Are you serious?
I'm dead serious. Yeah, this is a real
tour.
story.
3-hour tour.
And the movie star.
I'll be like, Mr. Lee, I love you and everything, but I don't know if I'm going to sail with this yacht.
A millionaire
and his wife. The movie star.
The professor.
Do you know that Gilligan? You know when Gilligan's Island first came on, that song, they never said the professor and Mary Ann. They just said they just cut it off at that point. Gilligan made them write their names in.
Did he really? Wow.
Because it would stop at the movie star or whatever.
I could watch that over and
yes,
over.
I love Gilligan.
That was crazy.
So, anyways,
so
Gilligan and who else
on this yacht?
The captain and the first mate was standing out on the bow of the boat, the front part of the boat, and it was at a marina where people in downtown Norfolk, it's called Waterside, I think. They were walking by, admiring the different boats that are out there. And this one guy came up and goes, "Wow, that's a mighty nice boat you guys got there." And the captain said, "Well, it's not my boat. I'm just the captain." He says, "Oh, okay. Nice boat." He says, "What's something like that cost?" He says, "Well, like I said, it's not my boat, so I'm not at liberty to say." And right about that time, my dumb ass, I'm coming up out on the deck of the boat. And he said, "Well, if you want to know, you can ask the owner of the boat." Now, let me paint the whole picture here for you. The captain and the first mate, two white guys. The first mate had just gotten out of the Coast Guard. The captain is a 20-year boat captain. Captains, different boats, takes them wherever.
Veteran.
Yeah. The guy that was asking the question happened to have been a white guy. So he points to me and says, "Well, here's the owner of the boat. Once you can ask him." I said, "Well," he looks at me. He goes, "Damn. I guess I sell drugs too."
Oh.
They have a boat like this.
Uh-oh. So now I'm selling drugs.
Right.
Okay.
So my mouth is dry. I don't even know what to say because I don't know what the lead up to it, this conversation was all about. I didn't say anything. The captain and the first mate are jumping off the boat to go at this guy, going off on him.
Wow.
And they said, "How dare you assume and accuse this man of being a drug dealer?"
Wow.
So then they broke down to him who I was. He ended up somewhat apologizing. But I had to say something to him. I said, "Hey, man, why would you assume
I'm a drug dealer?"
I'm a drug dealer.
Right.
Well, I never seen a black man have anything like this.
Well, I'm so sorry. Cheryl hated.
Well, they said it as soon as we got money that we went and bought Cadillacs. That used to be the, you remember? They used to be the, wow.
Yeah.
Right.
But, there are people who have money.
Yeah.
Wow.
So,
that didn't need it from drug dealing.
They're crazy.
And that's how I'm going to be in Target. Right. Waiting for them to say something.
They're going to say it.
Please, can you put, excuse me, sweetheart.
I need help.
Can you put that in the back of my Ghost, please?
Right.
Thank you.
I need help. And
I don't want a driver.
Be careful.
No,
please don't just throw it in there.
Right.
Yeah.
Just lay it down.
Don't break my dishes.
I don't want a driver either.
Yeah, I don't want. I'm gonna drive my own.
Try my own car. Try my own.
Then I'm gonna get. Oh, thank you, sweethearts.
Have you ever driven a Rolls or been in one?
I've been in one.
I've never been in one.
Beautiful ride.
Is it really?
I never driven.
Yes, I've driven one. Never owned it. I was in the car dealership buying one, and my wife said, "You buy that car, you better find somewhere else to take it."
Oh.
I said, why are you tripping? You don't need it.
Oh, wow.
I said, "No, I don't need it, but I want it." It was yellow.
Yeah.
Canary yellow it was a convertible.
And she told you no.
That would have been so much fun.
Wow.
And just for the record,
wow.
I was in a wedding not in a wedding, but I went to a wedding where they drove the party from one part in the Rolls Royce. So I never known anyone to,
Beautiful.
Ooh, well, I've never sat in one.
Well, we will.
Okay. Oh, yeah, I know. I'm going to have that Ghost. Believe you me. I want the red one.
You want a red Ghost?
With white seats.
I might have white with red seats, so we'll just park it next to each other.
Wow.
I'll come visit you at church.
Tripping.
Yep. You gonna come to church?
I'll come visit you and I'll park my.
It's a man at my church that has one, and I don't know who he is, but he's somebody because he's about 7 feet tall.
Yeah.
And I want to ask him so bad, but I don't want to.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's clean. That bad boy clean. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, what?
Wow. Hey, bro. Robert Taylor, all the way from Lancaster. What's going on, bro?
Any new movies coming out? You know,
there
Halloween.
are some new movies coming out.
Halloween is coming up.
Yes.
And Christmas is coming up. And all the little movies come out.
Yeah.
And I've seen some scary. I'm not going to see none of them.
Why?
You know what? Call me crazy. I love old school. Like, I can deal with Dracula from 1932. Bela Lugosi or whatever his name is.
Goosey.
But whatever his name is, he used to play Dracula back in the day. Lugosi, whatever.
Goosey.
Yeah.
Goosey. She called him Goosey.
Ghosty, whatever. I can't deal with these new heathens. These new demons are something else nowadays.
I'm good.
They be doing. I'm gonna tell you what got me. The Exorcist.
Oh yeah, I'm cool.
I watched The Exorcist. My mother told me, she went to work tonight. She said, "Do not watch that movie." My dad said, "We're gonna watch it," and I watched that movie and couldn't go to sleep. I had to carry my Bible everywhere I go when I go to bed. I used to have to put my Bible under my pillow to go to sleep. This heifer scared the bejesus out of me. And it was like, to this day, if I see the name The Exorcist or her face, I don't do it. I'm like, nope, I'm not going to do it. Now these new movies and all these scary movies, no offense,
Snowman.
Please, I'm not trying to make fun of anybody.
The Snowman.
But it's always a Catholic priest and a Rottweiler in the movie. You got to watch that. Every time you see a scary movie now,
I'm good.
There's always
I'm good.
A Rottweiler and a Catholic priest.
The Snowman.
The Snowman.
The Snowman.
I ain't never been.
No, what's the man? The Candy Man.
He was scared. Amityville Horror got me.
I'm good.
I'm gonna tell you what movie got
Carrie
me.
Got
Have
me.
you ever seen Damien?
Ooh.
I never watched that one. But
Or
Damien,
the
The priest went upstairs, and the flies came in and attacked him, and the Rottweiler downstairs. Every scary movie is a priest and a Rottweiler.
The Omen.
Give me a scary movie with a poodle.
No, Boo by Madea. There you go. Halloween.
Yeah,
Boo
give me
too.
a Baptist minister or something and a poodle.
She said a Baptist minister.
I'm good.
You want Bishop Johnson?
Give me somebody.
I can't take it.
Give me somebody.
I'm working on a script for a movie.
Are you? Am I in it?
It's called The Attack of the Chihuahuas.
Oh, the Chihuahuas are the most demonic dogs
Some
of the dog
arrogant
family.
Little son of a gun.
They're very arrogant.
No.
They are so.
They're very arrogant. They think
Somebody
they're big.
needs to tell them that you're not a big dog.
They think they are.
And a miniature pincher is that way too.
Yeah, they think they're big.
And you know what? I had a dog. It's so funny because I had two dogs that was mixed with Chihuahua, both crazy, and I had one dog that was mixed with miniature pincher. Never had seen that before.
Oh wow!
I used to get on the phone. Hey, and the dog would just come and start biting my ears.
Get off
I'm
the
like,
phone.
Chance, why are you biting my ears?
Get off
I
the
just
phone.
be. Rah, rah. I'm like, this damn dog is crazy.
Don't want you on that phone.
Yeah, they like little humans. They think
just
they
give
big,
me a
though.
poodle. Just give me a nice little
poodle.
Toy poodle?
Toy poodle. Just say about this big, and we're good.
Yeah.
Yeah, but y'all go back in Jeepers Creepers, all them movies. You go, I guarantee you're gonna see a Catholic priest and a Rottweiler.
Jeepers.
Well, the last
Creepers.
not the last, but the one that still got me pissing in my pants was a movie, and I was a kid. I might have been 12 or 13. It was called Black Sunday.
Black Sunday.
Yeah, and it may be still in print. I don't know, but this thing scared me so bad. There were dead people coming up out of the ground.
Okay, I can't.
And they had like a metal mask.
I can't.
That was nailed to their faces before they died.
I cannot.
And when they pulled the mask off of one of these people, and maggots and stuff was coming off, I jumped up, ran out of the movie, ran all the way
That's why you peed on yourself.
Non-stop.
That's why you peed on
I'd have
yourself.
still been pissing.
Right.
Yeah, man, it was
maggots crawling.
Yeah, man. I went,
Mr. Lee.
I was gone. I was out of there.
That's nasty.
Done.
You know what I was going to start, and I think I want to start, we never got a chance to do it, is I want to do movie night with Honey's, not night, but I don't know if you can make it, though. I would like to do a matinee on Tuesdays across the street. It's like $4. And on Tuesdays, we get everybody just join us for the matinee and go up there and watch a movie once a month.
Why not?
Movie night with
That'd
the
be
closet.
Why not?
Movie night with the closet.
Why
so let's
not?
do that.
We could.
So
we should.
Beefs. Now, you know, beefs have been going on back from LL Cool J. Who was LL Cool J beefing with? Oh my God. Big Daddy Kane.
Yeah.
You know, all these beefs. Well, we got a couple of beefs going on right now. So what's up with You Would Come? Yes, we're gonna set that up. We're gonna pick a movie. We're gonna go see it.
Come
on, we're gonna put up some movies. We're gonna let people vote on what we go see, and then we go and I think they have alcohol over there and everything, and we just and we're gonna have a good time. We're gonna start.
That'll be fun.
We're gonna start that movie night with the closet.
Hands off of Mr. Lee, ladies. Public service announcement.
What's up with Ty?
Public service announcement.
Leave Mr. Lee
I'm
alone.
gonna put my hand in your screen.
In my screen? Why? What happened?
I don't know. Because every time I do something, I see my hand crossing over.
Yeah.
And it's like.
So
anyway,
stay in your box.
What's up with Tyrese and your boy The Rock?
Okay. Tyrese is a very hot-headed young man. But Tyrese is also somebody that comes from Watts. So he knows what it means to not have anything. He knows what it means. I mean, he literally stardom, you know, what do you call it? Not stardom. What's that word I'm looking for? Fame. Literally dropped in that boy's lap.
From a Coca-Cola commercial.
It literally dropped in his lap. So he's a very humble, grateful man. He's also a member of my church. He's a very humble, grateful man. However, he has that old school mentality of loyalty. He had a conversation with The Rock, who I adore.
And I usually don't go for the light-skinned brothers.
I love Dwayne Johnson. You hear me? When I tell you I love him, I love him. So he had a heart-to-heart. Dwayne Johnson, Van Diesel, the guy that died, and Tyrese are very close. They're close outside of work. They do things with their daughters. They like hang out. Okay, so that's him, Paul. So Tyrese and The Rock are having, not even The Rock, Tyrese and Dwayne are having a conversation brother to brother. They came to an agreement brother to brother. Somebody else got in The Rock's ear and put another plan in his head. So The Rock decides he's going to make it about him. Well, when Tyrese's camp got wind of it, Tyrese was like, "Nah, that's not what happened, because this is my bro. My bro wouldn't flip on me." So he goes to reach out to Dwayne. Dwayne don't respond to him. Tyrese is hard-headed from Watts. When you don't respond to a hard-headed person, what do? He goes to social media. Because Dwayne is not responding to his text messages. He's not returning his phone calls. So Tyrese decides to go to social media. Because you're going to come out. Because your PR account going to make you come out.
He DT'd him.
Oh, he DM'd.
Donald Trump.
Yeah, he DM'd him. He DT'd him. He did all of that.
DMs.
He did all of that. Them
going
DMs.
Down in the DMs.
It's going down.
Going down.
I mean, if me and you make a commitment, the two of us make a commitment.
What was the commitment about? It was just
they didn't say.
Well, no, they're doing the
Fast Furious
9. Yeah, and so they were supposed to start working on that franchise, because that's a franchise now.
Yes,
it's making major money.
Millions.
And so I guess The Rock got another opportunity, so he went, Dwayne Johnson, he's doing that. And I don't know if he wasn't necessarily not going to do this. He just kind of, I guess, was moving with this other project, and so that kind of caused.
But the other project has something to do with the Fast 9. But it pushed the Fast 9, which we would have gotten next year, it's pushed it back now to 2020. Oh. So in Tyrese's mind, wait a minute, I had money in the bank next year. Next year is in what, 60 more days? And now you telling me we going to push it to 2020? So he's mad because his thing is this. This is bond.
Well, can he do it without him?
I'm sure he could, but why would you want to mess up your friendship?
Well, the friendship is already messed up, apparently.
I don't think it's messed up. I think it's just tarnished a little bit.
I think they can sit down. They should ready to sit down.
Because they're like, seriously, they literally, their children have play dates. And I'm certain that they're not going to want to tear those girls apart.
And especially, they've all became much closer when Paul Walker died.
Oh, much, much closer.
Much, much closer.
And that's Tyrese's point. His thing is we're brothers.
So Dwayne needs to step up.
Yeah. It's on Dwayne now.
Okay, all right. Now, do you think that what Tyrese did was the only tool left in the toolbox to use?
No.
He could have went to his house.
Yeah, he could knock on the door.
Could have went to his house.
Right.
I don't think he should have gone to the.
Not
to
everything
to
should
media.
go out to social media. You know, not everything that happens in our personal lives and stuff should be brought out to everybody's attention.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So they should have been able to talk about this without bringing.
I agree.
Oh, absolutely.
That's what I would have done.
Yeah, I would have went to his house.
Now, I don't know about these two.
Yeah, this because Tyrese can be, you know, and I'm just speaking for what I know about him as a person. He can be stubborn. He can be hard-headed. However, he can definitely be arrogant, but it depends on the situation with his arrogance because he's really a sweet person. He's a very humble kid. And Tyrese, believe it or not, he never wants our bishop to see him doing something that he's very conscious of what he does because of who our bishop is. So he watches what he does and says because he doesn't ever want to disappoint him. Because keep in mind, his parental life was horrible. It was just horrible. You know,
so when McCann's Hale said it was tacky of Tyrese.
Well, Tyrese can be tacky because, like I'm saying, he's hard-headed, he's stubborn, he's set in his ways. But Dwayne needs to meet with his brother, have a conversation, and they need to squash it. They literally need to squash it. And maybe Van Diesel will step in and say, hey, bros, why are we doing this? Or maybe one of those daughters will say, Daddy, why are you, you know, because they're of a social media age. Daddy, why are you and Uncle, what's going on? And something may change. Hopefully, but
hopefully it can
on
get
to the
drawn
next
back
week.
on. This one was brought to my attention today. Cat Williams and Kevin Hart.
Can I get some tea? Because
What
Cat
about
Williams need to take several seats.
I guess Cat Williams called Kevin Hart a puppet. And I guess there was some beef with Mike Epps and Cat Williams against Kevin Hart. Mike Epps and Kevin Hart have
Resolved their
beef. And I believe it all stemmed from Kevin inviting his celebrity friends to donate. I believe at that time was the
check for the Texas hurricane.
I'm sorry, I got my
It's
mind
okay because
froze.
we got so many going on.
Really?
So Kevin called out and he had to name his celebrity friends. So a lot of people are saying, why did you have to name your celebrity friends? I even think that him and The Rock kind of real briefly, because Kevin and The Rock, Dwayne Johnson, are really good friends too. And so The Rock just said he just called out his friends. He didn't name who his friends was. But Kevin Hart was naming friends.
You shouldn't do that.
So this is like a celebrity challenge kind of thing?
Yeah, it was a celebrity challenge. So I guess Cat Williams still is having some beef with
why? He don't got no money.
Did he call Cat out? Did he?
Cat Williams called Kevin. He called him a puppet.
Okay,
why?
but
Cat don't got no money.
We got all them cheering. Who gave him all them cheering?
Somebody that was high.
Who gave Cat Williams all them cheering?
Somebody that was high. Because Cat Williams couldn't touch my pinky toe on his best day.
So wait a minute. Kevin Hart, so in his challenge, did he call Cat's name?
No, he didn't call his name, did he? No.
So is he mad because he didn't call him?
I think so.
Maybe he figured he didn't have $25,000 to give.
He did. He does.
So I wouldn't call your name if you didn't have 20. If I knew you didn't have 25.
Right.
It says I've already proven that if the best they got in comedy is Kevin Hart, don't you boo a black man working hard, baby. Now, Cat.
Anybody got some seats for sale?
Cat needs some therapy.
Yeah.
Yeah, he does. A bunch of it.
Yeah.
A bunch of it.
Maybe there's a little jealousy.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, he's very self-destructive.
It's a height thing.
Yeah.
Two little short
Little
men.
little man syndrome.
Oh,
Napoleon.
those are the short people. Let's get it going.
Well,
Yeah,
Kevin's kind of tiny too, isn't he?
Oh, Kevin's
Kevin
extremely
is
tiny.
small.
Yeah.
I think Cat Williams is taller than Kevin Hart.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Kevin is small.
Kevin
Yeah.
is a little bitty thing.
Yeah, he is. Yeah.
Could you be with a man shorter? I mean, like really shorter than you?
Could I be with a man shorter than me? Yes.
No, I mean like Kevin
Because
Hart.
we all the same size at night.
There's some kind of short. I don't want to put on heels and we be like this.
It's okay.
And so I'm looking down like,
It's okay.
Look up at me, sweetheart.
It's okay. I mean, I wear heels all the time.
Jump
and I'm
up
taller
and give
than
me
my
a
husband.
kiss.
No, I'm taller
But
than my
you-
husband
but
when I wear
not
heels.
really,
People,
not-
somebody asked me, they said, "Are you taller than your husband?"
But
I
it-
said, "When I got on heels, yeah."
But it's not extremely, and it's like a little bit.
Oh,
I'm not talking.
okay.
I'm talking about. I'm up here and I'm walking.
And
I'm
his
like,
head in
babe,
your
where
chest.
are you? And I'm like,
In your
oh, there
cleavage.
you are, with flats on. Like he here.
I would. Why not? Love don't have no height. weight requirement?
I don't know, because I have to pick you up sometime.
No, you don't. I've tried to pick Greg up. I ain't gonna lie. I have told Greg, baby, come sit on my lap. Come here. I want to tell you a story. I have. And he literally has come to sit on my lap, and he's like, you could tell he's like resisting sitting all the way down, you know, because he don't want to put all his weight on him. I'm like, boy, come on, I can handle it. So I would. I don't know. I mean, we all the same size when it's time to go to sleep.
But you know what? I don't know.
But we ain't going to sleep.
But I could just imagine somebody's that much shorter than you. When you get into bed, it would seem like it would be a little bit off. If they're that much shorter than you.
What's the difference if the guy is tall and the woman is short?
Right.
Well, I mean, that probably would be off too.
No.
Oh, okay. I don't know.
That shorter guy got all that energy, baby. That tall guy, he got some stuff he got to carry. The little man come up in there. Hey, girl.
And then as soon as you do something to do a hell of a, you doing this,
all right.
she all doing this, and his ass fly up across the damn room. Now you got to go pick his ass. I told you to hold on.
He was holding.
Put a seatbelt on him.
That's all you got to do. Put that belt on.
Strap him down.
I don't have time.
That's all you got to do. That's all you got to do.
I can't be worried about him flying over here. Now I got to get up out my position and go pick his little ass up.
Well, that's how come you always on top. You don't never let him be in control. You be in control.
What if he go, how can you breathe?
No, he can breathe. He can breathe. He can breathe.
Baby, I can't breathe.
You got the key. The key
what
is
are you doing to him that he can't breathe?
No, here's the thing.
Because he's so little.
There's a key to being on top. If you a little bigger than your man, you got to be flexible. You got to know what you're doing. You know what I'm saying? You got to be able to be on top and not touch him. That's possible. That's what, baby.
How do you do that? Can you demonstrate?
You got to know how to do your squats.
I want to touch mine.
No. Sometimes it's good not to touch him. That's the element of surprise. Because he'd be like, okay, when's she going to just go on and drop it on down on me? I done dropped it on you. And they be trying to, like, wait, girl, what I want? Nah, bruh. I got this. I got this.
Lay back and relax.
Hold on, boy.
Something wrong with her, Jesus. Something wrong with her, Jesus.
I'm
Help
just saying.
I'm not doing this show anymore.
I'm just saying. Where my husband at? Tell him, Greg. Greg, you on the phone? Oh. Yeah. Oh, shoot. Hold on. Buckle up.
Oh, they say Kevin Hart is 5'4". And really? Kevin Hart's 5'4"?
He taller than me? Because I'm 5'4".
They say Cat
5'3".
They say Cat 5'5". I know dang well Cat ain't 5'5".
Cat ain't no 5'5". I don't know where y'all got them statistics
I don't believe
from.
that.
He ain't no 5'5".
Well, I say
5'5".
put him in a ring and let him box it out.
Yeah, Kevin would whoop his butt because Kevin work out daily.
Yeah, he does.
He
work out daily.
If he knows what to do with it.
And Cat weigh what, 95 pounds?
Soaking wet.
If he comes not high. He has to come like sober.
Yeah. And that's going to be hard.
Yeah.
Because he wake up with one in his hand.
Yeah. So he
no.
That little perm.
That perm. When he going to let that go?
Yeah. Reality, baby.
Go.
Reality.
Let that go.
Reality. We need to get. And then my last beef, and I'm quite not understanding this.
Okay.
And everybody know. 50 my dude. But he beefing with Wendy Williams.
As he should. I'm
with
so
who?
sick of her.
Wendy Williams?
I am so sick of her.
Yeah.
When they gonna turn her off?
He's beefing with Wendy Williams and told her, your husband deserves a side chick.
Yeah, he does.
Because you so ugly.
Yeah, he does.
Damn. Did he really?
Yeah. Now, I'm going to tell you something about 50 Cent. 50 Cent is the king of social media.
Oh, yeah.
But he knows how to use it to his advantage. He knows how to get in there and stir the pot in social media
get out.
And whatever.
And he's nice nasty sometimes.
Yeah.
Yeah, he know how to be nice nasty. But Wendy Williams deserves what anybody do to her. She makes me sick. I need her to go find her ass. Because right now she has no ass at all.
Have you seen the pictures of her, though?
Oh, my God, they're horrible.
It's horrible. She needs to gain some weight. She needs to gain some weight.
Yeah.
Something going on with her.
Something going on. Yeah.
Well, she's like stressing.
From what?
Because I think her husband was cheating or something.
Oh, he should.
Her husband buying somebody some shoes.
I don't condone
If
cheating.
I find out my husband was out buying somebody some shoes, man, they'll both be walking around with stilettos on their damn
It's going to be a problem.
Yeah.
It's going to be a problem.
Kevin's a good guy.
Kevin is a very good guy, but why are we talking about Kevin? We talking about 50 Cent.
Oh, well, I'm
You
talking
all right?
about her husband, is it?
I never knew her husband.
Yeah.
I don't know nothing about the brother.
I never seen him before. I don't know what he looks like or
Right.
anything.
I ain't never seen a picture of her pregnant. I'm still waiting on that. Because I still think she got a third leg. I don't care what nobody say. I don't see no. I ain't seen no pregnancy pictures of her.
Ooh, she said she got a third leg.
Got a third leg. I don't care what nobody says. I want to see the birth certificate because how you done had a baby and ain't no pregnancy pictures of you nowhere.
She carried it in her breasts.
Them ain't hers. She bought them.
Well, she can hide
She bought them.
Yeah.
She hid what? Cause see, let me tell y'all what had happened. She was on Martin. I'm not. You know, anybody know me know I'm a Martin. I'm a diehard Martin fan and Girlfriends. She was on a Martin show. When Martin was trying to get on that radio show with Barnell Hill, that's a shame that I know that.
He said the catfish, come on, just delicious.
And she walked through there, her and I think the guy who's her husband. And she had this big old jacket on and some stretch pants with some slouched socks. I said, that ain't no woman. That look like a dude with a jacket on. She got a third leg. I don't care no.
That episode of Martin was so funny when Martin was sitting there with Barnell Hill. And he said, oh, I got a lake in the back. Got catfish. He said, just fry them up. He said, with some yams. He was talking, and you could tell they both broke.
Yes, they did. They did.
They started laughing. And Martin was like,
they did. They started laughing.
Because it was so, he said, oh, yeah, some catfish. Just something.
You know how many takes they probably did of that?
Oh, my God, that was so funny.
It was hilarious.
You could tell they just broke everything. They just went out of the air.
Hilarious. Right. I love Martin. Anybody know me? No. I love
That was Martin. A good show.
It was a very good show.
Kind of quiet, isn't it?
But I think she got a third leg. I don't care what y'all say.
Wendy.
She's just.
That ain't Wendy. That's William.
Wendell.
Maybe that's Wendell.
Wendell.
That's Wendell.
I think it's all woman.
No.
She's just got some manly features.
Ooh, don't no man want all. Okay, on to
don't a man want somebody soft? Honey's Closet random question. Soft. Speaking of women,
drum roll, please.
Is it okay for a lady to have more sex partners than her mate?
What did you just say?
What?
Is it okay for a young lady to have more sex partners than her boyfriend?
Well, what kind of relationship? Oh, they're just boyfriend, girlfriend.
What or husband. So if you're sitting down and you're talking and you guys...
Oh, you mean past
This sounds like a call-in question. This sounds like a call-in question.
So
it doesn't matter.
But this is... Okay, so me and Mr. Lee, we dating. And so we at the... I'm still trying to get with Mr. Lee, huh?
Yeah,
me and Mr. Lee... I'm tripping. Me and Mr. Lee, we...
going to kill both of us.
Right? Me and Mr. Lee, we dating.
Don't do it in front of me because I'm not...
We dating, we out, we talking.
Mm-hmm.
Where does the topic come up? How many women you done been with? I mean, I don't care.
That's when your insecurities pop in.
Yeah, because I don't care. I want your status. What you mean, baby? I want your status when we going to the doctor, the clinic. When we going, I need your status.
Mm-hmm.
That's you want to you know when it gets serious.
Clean, right?
Yeah, you wrap that up, put it in a box, put a bow on it. Y'all go out to dinner, have a little wine. Y'all open it up.
Right.
Okay. But I don't want to know about how many coochies you done licked. I don't care. I don't want to know.
But no, not for the men. For women, is it okay for women? So if you're having a conversation with your husband. Or your boyfriend, and you guys are talking about, oh, okay, I dated, so she has 100 partners to his 20.
And he came up a little short.
But I think, and so
that's his.
So you're
problem.
saying no, it shouldn't matter.
It shouldn't matter.
I say it doesn't matter.
So I'm gonna be the opposites.
Okay.
Because people call me prude. I don't know. I personally want to share certain things with my husband who I'm with.
Why?
Like because I want us to have something that we can talk about and I don't care about who he's been with prior to me. Because we know men, they out there, whatever. But for me, and this is just my personal opinion, I just wouldn't want to say to my husband, if we're having that conversation and he says, oh, I've had 20 partners. I'm like, oh, I've had like 75 or something. There's certain things that I would like to save and share with my husband. There are certain things sexually that I want to experience and I want to do. No, I'm not saying I'm a prude. I haven't done, but there's just certain things that I really have been saving to do with the man I marry.
Okay, but does he need to know who you did with who?
For me, it's not about him knowing. It's
but
from
you're
my
lie
own
to
personal.
him anyway.
Okay.
So you might as well just call and,
If I had 75 partners, I probably would never tell somebody I had 75 partners.
Well,
thank you, Lord, that I haven't had 75
partners. I'm not going to tell you if I had 5 because I feel like it's none of your business.
But even if you didn't tell him, you just know.
You're going to fake the orgasm, so what? You might as well just fake
I don't want to have to do that.
But see, here's the
I
thing.
don't want to have to do that.
Real men know what type of mileage a woman have on her behind. A real man know when he go up in there what he getting into. He know if that
He says no.
you ain't had enough yet. How old are you? About 20, 21? You ain't been in enough kitty cats to know what the kitty cat post. You ain't, boy, you're still young. You don't know nothing about this conversation. As a matter of fact, let me see your ID. What you even doing in here? Because I don't even think you old enough for this conversation.
Tina Calhoun said, hey, be careful what you ask for. His feelings may get hurt.
Listen, I'm telling you, a real man knows when he enters into that cavity, if it's used, if it's been leased, if it's brand new. He know.
Or abused.
He know.
And I think you're right.
If he get in there and it's too loose and too juicy, he like, nah, I'm finna be in and out. This ain't for me. This ain't for me. Because 9 times out of 10, she gonna give it up real quick. Some might make you meet a woman that that give you 30 days, bro, you might want to not. That's too soon. That's too soon. 30 days, 60 days. 90, that's too soon. I don't
to
know
give up the cookies?
Yes. That's too soon. I'm sorry.
Bye, bitch.
That's too
I'm
soon.
out.
I ain't waiting no 30 days. No, you know what?
That's too soon.
I'm out.
I never put
You
I'm
ain't
away
get a coochie. Have fun.
90 days or whatever. But I have...
So what's the timetable here? What we're talking?
You know what? It, to me, it's a spiritual connection.
Right.
Yeah.
Unless you just feel like, because we all get an itch. You know why? When I get an itch now, it's well taken care of. But we all got an itch. When I was 18, But I was a dick tease, though. I made you think you was going to get some. Because I need to get...
See, I was such a...
I was.
Don't believe,
I ain't giving up.
People who know me know I was a tomboy. I wasn't thinking about sex or kissing or anything.
I was thinking about new shoes.
But...
So you can come lick on this and give me some shoes.
I don't think that there's... I don't think that somebody should give it up. I hear people saying, oh, the first night or whatever.
Oh, no.
I do think that it's the chemistry.
Oh, yeah.
And it's definitely getting to know someone.
Lanita said women can never say how many sex partners they have had. Men always judge. They do.
But if I was a man, I would probably be like, you done had 75 partners. You was a damn out.
You done had 75 partners. You don't even need to be in a relationship. You just need to open up a brothel.
You're a pro at that point.
Just a bunch of people just in it. But you know what I do? And like I said, this is just my personal thing. I just don't, and it's for me. It's not for him. It's not for anybody else. It's solely for me. There are certain things that I want to be married. I want to be married to this man for the rest of my life. And there's certain things that I want to share with this man that I don't want to have to say I've done with this man. There are certain things that I just want to share with the man I'm going to spend the rest of my life with.
That's right.
And that's just my personal opinion.
No, that's how it
so there's
should
a
be.
lot of things that
Well, you see, but I think a lot of that has to do with at what time in your life you're getting together.
Right.
If you're young, then yeah, you can be that kind of picky. But if you're 40, 50 years old, chances are you've already been married or you've been through several relationships. So
time out.
You got to reduce your requirements.
I was like, I'm not...
Be a little more forgiving.
I mean, you can be a little bit more forgiving, but I still think... And I guess I'm really off. I just don't think that women should have a whole bunch of men and, I had this one and I had 3 over here and I had 2 in Cincinnati. And I just think it has to be kind of, because then it's like you just giving up your cookies and you really shouldn't.
Let me tell you something. Mine got to be where I'm at. I need to be able to put my hands on it. Because I don't trust nobody. I got my eye open. I got one eye open on here. I got one. I need to be able to put my hands on it. I need to know. Come here, drop them. Let me smell that thing. Where you been?
I don't want to smell it.
Oh, yeah, I'm going to smell it.
I need to be able to trust that we're going to have loyalty and trust and that you ain't going to be dipping in nothing else because I'm not. Let me tell you something. The one thing I am afraid of is sexual
transmitted diseases.
And different people and just, I cannot do it.
And you
I don't want, I can't do it. So.
I don't want no shot at my boom boom.
And here's the thing. I have my sex drive is not just to go out and have sex.
Right.
My sex drive comes from the person I'm with.
Absolutely.
Like I have to have that person.
Right.
So if it's not that person, then I don't want them. So for me, the last person that I've been with is the person that I pray to God that is the last person I'm with. I don't want to date no more. I don't want to have anybody else entering my, as you say, cavity. I'm good. You know what I'm saying? So the whole fear of possibly like, oh, you got to start dating. No, that is a fear to me.
You know, one of the greatest things that I love, and I shared this with my husband, And it was so funny because when I was sharing this with him, I started crying. And he was like, "You okay?" And I told him, I said, "I don't never have to have another man touch me. I don't never have to lay with another man. All my desires, everything I have, everything I want, everything I need is within you. I don't never have to have nobody else on my skin." You know what I mean? And that's an amazing feeling. And I can do whatever I want to do with him. Come here, little boy.
Yeah, and that's what you want. You want to be able to do anything with your mate. Like, this is the man I'm going to spend the rest of my life with. I'm good. We can do any and everything. So it's good, but you can't do that. Just, and that's my fear. And you, like you said, the thought of somebody else touching me.
Don't touch me.
Uh-oh.
That's probably
that
Tina.
Last minute call.
That's probably Tina.
Welcome inside the closet. Who do we have on the line and where are you calling from?
I'm calling from Vegas.
Oh, G-Money. What's up, baby?
What's happening?
What's going on with you?
Just checking in. I know I'm a little late, but I'm still checking in.
You passed late, bro.
Yeah, we about to shut it down.
Did you call us and hang up on us earlier?
No, I don't play no ding-dong ditch.
We missed you.
What's going on?
I missed y'all too. I had a couple of little things I had to do, so I primarily missed the show.
Okay, I have a quick question I need a quick answer.
Okay, what's up?
Do you have a problem with your woman having more sex partners than you?
You mean in the past?
Yeah.
That's why he laughing.
No, not really. I mean, the past is the past. You know what I mean? I mean, don't get me wrong, though. It's not a good thing, but it's all about how you interact and what's going on today. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Yeah, now, that's not saying that, she was just out being a hoe, but, she just did her thing and had,
Is there a number that would kind of say that she's a hoe?
No, I try. Well, no, I don't want to go there. But
what classifies her as a hoe?
I try not to. I try not to judge. I would try not to judge her from with her past relationships. You know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah. Oh, we're not gonna have a booth at the Taste of Soul. I wish we were.
Oh, okay. Well, that's what we're talking about.
Hold on, somebody else want to speak to you.
Okay.
Okay. Hey.
Hey, my love.
Hi, boo. I miss you.
I miss you, too.
We on here with my girl, Jersey Sweetie.
Jersey.
Hey, Mr. Lee.
Jersey.
What's up? Hello,
How
Vegas.
How are you?
Jersey.
I'm fantastic.
Oh, that's cool.
Well, of course, you guys are calling in as we're ending.
I know, but we know we got to do our thing. Better late than never, right?
Right.
That's right.
Better late than never. I hear you. I hear you. Well, thank you guys for calling in.
Yeah, no doubt. I love you guys and keep up the good work.
Thank you. Love you too.
Love you back.
And of course, I'm gonna tune in still, and catch the replay.
Yeah, it's there. That's the good thing about live. You can go back and watch it.
Go back and watch it.
That's what's up. All right, love you guys. I'll talk to y'all later.
All right, love you too. Thanks for calling.
Aww.
Yeah, well, okay, so most people, I guess I'm the only hermit prude in the house.
You're not a prude.
And while most guys, will give you the impression that they want the virgin, but not really.
Everybody don't want a Virgin Mary.
No.
Well, not really the virgin, but I don't think a man's. Well, I don't know.
You want somebody with a little experience.
A little experience.
Just a little bit.
But,
a little bit.
And that goes the opposite direction, too, for the
yes,
woman.
Yes, it does, because I've had a virgin and didn't know he was a virgin, and the way I found out he was a virgin, it was horrible. The one I told you I left in Vegas, that was horrible.
Wow.
She just be leaving folks.
I left him.
The pants down.
Yeah, I left him. Bye. I can't. You should have told me. Then I would have been able to handle it a little easier. I'd have took it light on you. I wouldn't have came in,
She's so crazy.
I wouldn't have came in full force on him. I'm just saying. So what we got going on this week?
I don't know. This week is going to be, I have so many things I'm working on. So I will be doing, I'm probably going to be headed to Vegas.
Yeah.
Maybe headed to Vegas. I got to go down here and meet with my peeps and get some things going. So that might be what I'm doing.
All right. Well, make sure you meet with your peeps and not the slots.
Yeah, I'm not.
I'm gonna give you a couple of dollars Go down there and hook me up.
Yeah, hit those flaming sevens.
Don't go to Mandalay Bay, though. I'm so scared.
Oh, yeah, I ain't going nowhere.
I'm scared. Vegas is my town, but I'm scared.
What you go there for?
Right? Stop all that sniggling. I hear all that sniggling.
What you sniggling for? Just sit like a chess cat.
Sniggling.
Yeah. So, just sniggling like a chess cat.
Yeah, stop all that sniggling.
Thank you guys so much. All my honey hangers. I'm gonna get some T-shirts made that says honey hangers with a little hanger on there.
I think that would be so bomb.
We're gonna have because that's what
would be bomb. And then they should wear them to the movie night.
Yeah, and then I do have a I have to go and update the website, but there is a little thing where you can sign up and be a honey hanger. You can go there, click on it, the link.
That's right. Yeah.
And sign up, leave your name and all that kind of stuff and become a honey hanger. And then but definitely all of our listeners are honey hangers. And see, we did that for so long and then we kind of fell off from doing that. But definitely pick it back up. Our honey hangers, we're gonna get the shirts made and we're gonna work on this movie night every Tuesday, matinee. So come hang out with the movies with us.
We gotta figure out what night we're gonna do it. Put it together. So maybe end of the month.
Tuesday? The last Tuesday. Yeah. Last Tuesdays is movie night with the closet. We all go to the movies and catch a movie.
After the show or before the show?
Well, we're thinking the matinees are like 4 in the daytime, so we're thinking it's kind of half off or something. So do it like half off in the daytime.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Thank you, Tina. She said we're awesome. Thank you, Makash. She says
thank
she
you
enjoys
guys
the show
so much.
Thank you for your support.
Tune in every week. We got so much amazing things we're going to be doing. Mr. Lee, as always, thank you so much for everything.
Thank you. Big fun.
And
blow me away every week.
Blow you.
Always stand
Surprise
for something.
me.
Blow you.
Shut up. Always go in the corner. Always stand for something or you will fall for anything. Stay prayed up. Pray before things happen.
Yes, not after.
And God bless.
God bless. Peace. We're out.
Make money, money, money. Honey. Make money, money, money. Honey clouds. Honey clouds. Honey clouds. Honey clouds. Honey clouds. Mar. Yeah. What's the trending topic? Who got the ears to the gossip? Which radio station is the hottest? And if it's sweet like honey, then I got it. If you don't tune in, then you're wrong. Honey Closet know what's really going on. So tell me something good, You better turn up the volume in every hood. Which clubs really poppin'? Who clothesline rockin'? Which show should I be watching? Redbone pretty, let the world know. And if it's sweet like honey, that's my girl show. Biggie Beats, turn the volume up. Chuck B, turn the volume up. J-Dub, turn the volume up. DJ, turn the volume up. Honey Clouds. Honey's Clouds. Honey's Clouds. Honey's Clouds. Honey, 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 honey's Clouds. Honey, 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 honey's Clouds. No one else to listen to, check her elegance. Sick of all them weak shows, here's the medicine. Kept their ears to the streets, true veterans. This is Marge's favorite damn show. I tried telling them it's about to go up, stairways. My girl Honey on the motherfucking airways. It's about to go up, stairways. My girl Honey on the motherfucking airways. Turn up, East Coast, turn up, Japan, turn up, Motherland, turn up.